Man in a Tub presents the Tubcast. Featuring Eric.
Oh, you see that guy? He's all like,
Kyle.
Is he transgender?
Jeremy.
We're gonna make America great.
Trevor.
I mean, why did he just go to the bus?
And special guest Nathan.
Does this mean we're finally gonna get to see Big Bird's chicken breast?
All right. You've made it to the right place. Sometimes you just want to go where everybody knows your name, right?
Yeah.
And that's us.
I know your name.
Hi, Kyle. My name's Frank Furter.
Frank Furter.
Furter.
Hey, Furter.
Just call me Mr. Furter.
Mr. Furter.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
As always, Jeremy's here.
Jeremy?
I'm named Oscar Meyer.
No, you're Jeremy.
Oscar Meyer, Jeremy.
Sorry.
And,
Oscar Meyer, Jeremy.
and Trevor's here.
Mm-hmm.
The old TDBD.
TDBD.
Yeah.
And of course, Nathan, you're way across the pond. Well, actually, you're not across the pond.
Almost.
There might be a few between.
What's that?
I'm in England.
Yes.
There's a couple ponds in between us.
I mean, you're fine. Hey,
Hey.
Darth Apache, what's up?
Welcome to our chat, Darth Apache.
Yes, thank you for greeting us that way every week. We like it.
We like it.
It's true, too. We are.
warms the soul.
We are your host. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess you're kind of like across the land pond. Is that a thing?
No.
I,
No,
I
it's
think that's called Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
there is an Oklahoma
You're-
between us.
You're across
Kansas.
Oklahoma.
And Kansas.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Kansas.
It depends. I mean, which direction you go. Missouri.
Oh no! I suppose you could get from Nebraska to Texas without going through Kansas. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true.
Darth Apache's excited that you're here too,
Yes,
Nathan.
he's very excited.
Very
that you're here.
excited.
He's very jacked up.
Yeah.
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 So that's good. We're glad you could be here, Nathan.
It's a good night. I already can feel it. It's gonna
just-
be fun.
It's
Good-
high
good
energy.
night.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a
Good night.
Yeah.
Mazel tov.
Mazel
Wow.
tov. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
No, not wrong song,
No.
Nathan.
Not your son-in-law. The lights we never saw.
Nathan, wrong song.
Blessing on your house. Mazel tov.
Are you getting ready for?
Wrong song.
Are you getting ready for?
Hanukkah?
Are you getting ready for Cowboy Christmas or what's going on here?
There is a tree behind you or a wreath or something.
And there's something green hanging off the window above your head.
Oh yeah, there is a little something. I don't know if that's. I don't think they see it at home.
Oh, water!
You
it
got a
makes
water gun.
complete
Yeah,
sense hanging
that's
off
where
your
you hang
blinds.
it. Is
Yeah.
off the blinds.
In case somebody comes in and tries
have
to.
anywhere else to put it. I wanted to hang it like a gun on the wall, but I don't have any nails in this room.
That
big
goes
enough.
with your cowboy hat theme. I'm thinking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's my Indiana Jones. Fedora.
It's not a cowboy
Oh,
hat,
okay.
Jeremy.
Yeah, it's
He
Indiana
explained this
Jones.
before
Sorry.
we started.
Yep.
If you
You're not supposed to
Oh, sorry.
break the
Oh,
wall.
Yeah,
Oh, my
we
goodness.
don't exist when the audience can't hear us.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
It's true.
Unless we forget
don't.
the stream running like last night.
What?
Yeah, we
did
left
not.
it running longer.
Yeah, we forgot.
I don't know.
it.
You're
It was
talking
embarrassing.
It was really
Didn't
embarrassing.
happen.
I didn't know that happened.
I wasn't on the screen.
Yes, you were.
What?
That was the embarrassing part.
Wow.
It's always
Thank you.
embarrassing having Jeremy on screen.
Yeah.
Well, it was you and a horse with a wig, and it was real.
I think that was a cow. Who was wearing the
Or,
wig?
yeah, you're right. It was a cow because we were talking about cows last night.
Okay.
It was very attractive.
It was a beautiful thing.
The cow was very attractive.
No, the
The
wig.
whole
Well,
picture.
Oh.
It was a Donald Trump cow. It had like the
Yeah, it was-
hair
it was
blowing in it.
beautiful.
It was a very nice
Blowing
thing.
in the wind.
Wait. Was it a ginger cow like that
No.
episode of South Park?
No.
No, it was a cow
No.
that was like the one that Donald Trump allegedly touched.
No.
or something.
Yeah.
Why
Wasn't
is
it?
it
No.
never a ginger cow?
No, it was the
It could
cow.
have
It had,
world peace.
it had the blowing hair like Donald. It wasn't supposed to be a lady cow.
But I thought that it was. I thought that
that
was what
did
was
come
going
up
on.
at one point. Yes.
See, that's what I thought
Donald
that
is
it
only
was.
attracted to cows that remind him
and I think
of himself.
more cows are burgundy than ginger if
Yeah.
they're gonna,
Yeah.
That's Nathan's
Have those.
Superman curl. Leave him
Yeah.
alone. Someone's asking about your pigtail up front. They must not know
Yeah.
what a Superman curl is.
Yeah.
You know, it's very.
Yeah.
If I let my hair grow out, I get one of those.
It's like a.
It's trademark of Nathan.
It's Nathan's trademark.
They wouldn't recognize you if you put glasses on.
I wouldn't. I mean, look at the. I mean, if you look at the pixel art behind that, Nathan. Or move your mic a little bit.
Yeah, move it.
Move your mic. It's in blocking Nathan there. No, like the stand, the mic stand. Push it up.
Oh.
There we go. See, it's even there. The little curly Q on Nathan.
Yeah.
You were
See?
talking about on that thing behind us on
Yeah.
the wall.
Yeah. What'd you think I was talking
People would like a poster. Send us some money and we'll give you one.
Yeah, $500 gets you a poster.
Wow.
What the
Yeah.
heck is that?
Patreon,
I don't know.
guys.
There's some sort of demon bug
Wow,
running
you
across
guys
the
are
wall.
crazy.
I don't like
It was
bugs.
actually a complete accident that this started.
Oh yeah.
Because back in high school, I grew my hair out much longer, and I would actually push it back, kind of in an Ace Ventura-ish
Yeah.
style.
Alrighty.
Uh huh.
But then for like dances and other formal events, I would comb it over straight like this and gel it. And at high school dances, you get really energetic, and my hair would just flop down, and I was like, "Oh, Superman curl."
You like? Yeah, I'm
That
just gonna own it.
works.
I'm gonna own
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna own this Superman curl.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Okay.
basically how it happened.
Uh-huh.
Let your freak flag fly, R2D2. Beep, beep.
Beep beep.
Stuff.
What?
What?
And stuff. What other stuff?
So, who is excited for Red Dead
Ransom.
Redemption 2.
Republicans 4?
Red Dead
Reloaded.
Republicans.
No, it is.
Retry it over again because it's a bad name.
Revolutions.
Yeah. I was hoping for Requiem personally.
Requiem?
Yeah,
That
Requiem.
would've
I
been
thought
nice.
Recompense.
That would be a good
The Anna Red Dead.
I think they probably were afraid they would have run out of
R's
R
eventually
words
if they wanted.
that would have been cool.
I know Trevor was a little disappointed by that name, but I think you're over it, right, Trevor? You're coping
Oh,
with
I mean,
it.
Yeah, get over it,
instant
Trevor.
I saw the footage, I was like, "Yep, I'm over it."
Okay, you're like this is.
He went through the 5 stages of grief. In about
And then he's,
No, that's not true.
So pretty.
it is a pretty looking game. I
Yeah.
wonder like how
Yeah.
much of that's actually gonna like come through when it releases.
Don't believe the hype.
I
You
know.
know,
We've
every
all
time
learned our
you
lesson.
do,
We've
it
all learned our
fails.
lessons.
I
Yeah.
saw that it
it's-
was supposed to
I haven't.
supposedly captured with PlayStation 4.
No, it wasn't.
That's
What?
what I saw online somewhere.
That was
Somebody was
PC.
lying.
Don't believe people.
That was like on their.
They're not
dev.
even making it for
I
PC.
saw it on the
are they?
internet. It's
Well,
fact.
they develop them PC first.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah. I mean, well, it'll probably come out on PC like in like 4 years after,
Maybe.
after it
The
comes.
first one never did.
They said it might be coming with the
4
PlayStation
more
4.
years.
That'd be nice.
4 more
Remake.
years.
With the PlayStation remake, they're saying maybe. Yeah.
Well, I thought with the Xbox rendering that they're moving that to a single system anyway, so it may technically be.
You mean for
No.
development?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, sure.
That doesn't mean that it's going to be a PC.
I mean,
though.
technically, though, a lot of them are the developers get dev kits to build the games on and to test the
Right.
games on. So I mean, yeah, technically, but that's neither here nor there. It looks good. It's pretty. It's got buffaloes. It's got choo-choo trains. It's got cowboys. It's got guns.
I gotta say, I'm already a little disappointed
Why is that?
because there wasn't enough.
There's only a minute.
Like
It's a year away.
Yeah.
I know. I think it was.
It wasn't enough.
No, really, I think the reason that it wasn't enough was because it didn't really answer any questions that anyone has.
well, they're not
It's
going to do that this
supposed to.
early.
It's supposed to generate
know.
hype.
Hype train.
I know.
Hype means you don't know what's happening, but you're excited.
They want to
about
get
it.
people hype about it. You know, they want to
Get
get
that
people
hype.
hyped up and get them all like
the
on the Steam train.
on the. Yeah, it's not going to come
It's
to
not
Steam.
gonna be on Steam.
Yeah, it's like
Come
we
on,
already
man.
talked about this.
I'm talking about a
Keep up.
train that uses
a locomotive
Steam.
train.
Oh yeah,
No,
one
I
of
think
those.
we got that, Jeremy.
that happened in the
Yes.
other game.
Yeah.
One.
But no,
Okay.
that's. I think it. You know, it's one of those things where we talked a lot about what the name is going to be, and I am wondering though, since they did go with Red Dead Redemption 2, does it just mean that they look at Red Dead Revolver as this orphan thing that wasn't really part of them?
It's the thing you don't talk about.
Or is it just that this is actually a continuation of the story of the original Red Dead Redemption, or is it like a prequel? Or I mean, it'd be weird to call it 2 if it was a prequel, though. That's the only thing that I think.
Well, see, that's why I'm
not unheard
Bambi
of, though.
2.
What's that?
Bambi 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. No, I think that's why
Usually
I said
they
I'm a
don't
little.
call the
game.
prequel. Usually they don't call the prequels 2, though.
It is weird, but I mean, it wouldn't be that weird though.
Well, what's Rockstar done with any other franchise that they use numbers in?
Well, GTA, I mean, obviously, is just a different game in a different time. That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. That's the other option. Is that it's just they're
That's
going to
what
go
I'm
Red Dead
thinking.
Redemption is just like GTA now,
Yeah.
and we put it anywhere we want.
It's just our
and a
cowboy
se-
GTA.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and it's
Well,
not
and-
going to have the same characters.
And they
it's
can
just gonna be,
can do that too because the first game wasn't published by Rockstar.
Yes, it was.
Was
Yeah,
it?
it was.
I thought that it was
2004, Rockstar.
Yeah, it was.
they were. I thought that it was a
Rockstar.
different producer or
it,
different.
It was developed. It might not have been developed
Rockstar.
internally, but it was definitely
Capcom
published.
Okay.
started it.
Okay.
It was a Capcom thing original at
turned
first.
into
Okay.
Rockstar.
Well, Capcom
San
wasn't
Diego,
turned into.
or bought by.
Yeah,
Rockstar
not
San
well,
Diego.
not
What? No.
not Capcom the studio. They're still
no.
around. What are you
Probably
talking?
bought the. They probably bought the IP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that. And then it was the San Diego office that produced it.
Let's see.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so you're right. It was Rockstar.
But I mean, it's not even the
I
same
only know
game.
that because
mean,
I
it's-
argued with
it's-
someone at work about it.
It's not even a. It's like a. It's not even an open world game. It was very linear. It's a different type of game altogether.
Yeah.
Right.
I had a thought, and I'll run this by everybody. So you know how GTA 5 featured 3 different playable characters. What if the 7 characters they're showing? I mean, maybe you
All
don't,
playable?
Maybe you don't switch off between them
Oh,
so
man.
much, but maybe you can play as any one of them.
Yeah, that would be kind of crazy. I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, since they toyed with it with GTA 5.
Maybe you have
Yeah.
to play with each of them
Could be.
Sounds really weird.
to go through the.
I mean, I don't know if they would do that just because 7 characters, like 3, I felt like you could juggle
Manage
it and
it,
you
yeah.
could,
Right.
but like 7, I feel like would be maybe too much.
You got to
I
play.
agree.
You got to play the exact same campaign mission from 7 different perspectives,
And that would be really boring.
and it builds upon your first move to the second player, so you actually see yourself do it whatever you did with that first character. Then
So
you
it's
do it with
like
the second character, and the third, and the fourth, and fifth, and the sixth, and seventh.
Hey, what's up, the
time
host?
people.
And if you don't do them all
Thanks for
right, you
joining
start
us.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe the game takes place in over 7 acts, and each act you
Plays a different
plays
character.
a different character.
That would be interesting.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I like that there's that one guy from Fallout 4 in there.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I don't know
guy,
what you're talking
the guy, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
The guy with the guy from Fallout 4 that helps you in the beginning of the game. What's his
The
name?
robot guy.
No, he's a dude.
Valentine
He's the African American gentleman.
from Fallout 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't remember his name now.
Ah.
Preston.
Preston. Yeah, see, he's in this game.
Wait, what? What do you?
That's
He's in the game.
Is he voicing a character or something?
No, he's in the game.
What do
You
you-
can see him in the silhouette. See this guy.
Oh,
yeah. I see him.
I can
see
that.
him.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wait, I don't have that up for people to see at home.
Yeah.
There you go. You can kind of
There
see
you
him.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the part that I am just the reason that I'm disappointed is I want to know at least a little more.
What do you want to know, Kyle?
I mean, who are these 7 guys?
That doesn't.
You'll
That's
get to know
irrelevant.
later.
Yeah.
What-
They'll tell you
I
later.
know,
GTA is
they'll
n-
tell me later. I
GTA
know they'll tell me later.
But GTA has never done. I mean, not GTA, but Rockstar. They've never really done that.
Right.
Maybe Max Payne. They've given a little bit away, but they kind of have their ducks in a row. They're like, here we're gonna tease it, and then we're gonna
I
like,
know.
tease
These
it
are
a
actually
little
going to be
more.
all the 7 different playable characters you can have in your posse. Of, in
You're
the
just
You
saying-
heard it
online
here
version.
first. You're going to
So-
play 7 different characters through the story.
Yeah,
that was the
right here
first-
on Minute Tub.
We
You heard
just-
it here first. We
Yeah.
broke the
Yeah.
story.
We broke.
Think
We
about it, that game
invented
would
the
be
Waparito.
impressive.
So
We
Yeah.
did invent the Waparito.
I mean, come on,
We've had some
That
big.
doesn't make us psychics.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
we've had some big things break. All right.
close enough. Yeah.
Yeah, we broke
Jeremy's
Brexit.
water broke on air.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was an awkward night.
Yeah, that was.
It was everywhere.
I
Then
warned
we
you guys.
realized it was a food
Awkward.
baby he was delivering.
Thankfully, we were already in a tub.
Yes, that
We were
always
already
helps.
in a
That
tub.
always comes in.
Yes. Water birth.
Yeah, that I don't know, but it,
I'm excited.
are you just frustrated because you're excited and you want
Yeah,
answers?
I mean, I guess, like,
because I mean,
it's-
it's an irrational anger that you have.
right. It is
but-
irrational.
He's been
I
playing-
completely agree.
You've met Kyle, right?
Oh.
Eric?
Yeah, he does get upset.
Nailed it.
That's so mean. Poor Kyle. Poor Kyle.
But I'll just say he's been playing a lot of Mafia, so that's
I
maybe
have
that's a bit
been.
of it. It's a very angry
think,
game.
I think
Yeah.
some of it just is like even just a small little I mean, like you go on to IMDb and look at any game and they've got like that one sentence like description of the game. Like I want even just that just to have an idea.
Well, they gave it to you in the trailer where he says something
Yeah.
like, "When they
Oh,
come
that's
for you,
right.
you gotta run." So
That's
now you
right.
know. So
That's
maybe
right.
those 7 dudes are
Yeah.
coming for you.
Well, and someone else I saw after
Oh,
the
you got to
image
take them
came
all
up-
out.
Yeah, maybe
Someone-
they're like the 7 dudes you gotta
Maybe.
kill.
Well, someone else, when the image came out, said, "Is this like the Magnificent Seven or something? Are they riding off of that
Yeah.
that coattail kind of?"
That would be
idea?
very un-rock starry, but maybe it could.
It's
Well,
like
they
the-
like
it's like the
parody though.
Hateful
They
Eight
like
minus
play out
one.
in it.
8 minus 1. What
The
are you talking?
Hateful Eight minus
No.
1. That's what
No.
it is.
Why would it be that when there's a movie that just came out
No.
called The Magnificent
No, these
Seven?
are your 7 in your posse. You're the 8th, obviously.
Oh my god.
How many of those like Western movies have come out that are like based on numbers? There was like
Well, the
Two with-
They're
Ridiculous
not based
6.
on numbers.
6, 7, and 8.
Hey, hang on.
Yeah,
the
they are.
Magnificent Seven was a remake of a remake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
The Hateful
That
Eight
was originally about seven samurais
Samurai,
or
yeah.
something.
The Hateful Eight was a remake as well.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Is that true?
The Tarantino
Believe
one?
it, okay? It was on the internet because we just put it there.
Yeah, we put it on the internet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the
Wait,
Hateful.
does that mean I could say whatever I want and then I would just believe
Nathan, you're
what
not
I
on the
just
internet.
said?
You're on a TV right there
Yeah,
in the corner.
actually, it is true.
8.
What?
Nate,
You typed into 8. 8.
Shut up!
yeah. Hey, yeah,
they
you
can't see him.
No one
They
else
can't
can
see
see
it. They
him.
don't know.
I'm
Yeah,
8 of me.
yeah. I maybe I'm wrong. I'm doing my
It
research
has
now. But what was the other one? What was
influences.
the Adam Sandler straight to Netflix?
Yeah,
The
that
ridiculous
one.
Oh, the
six.
ridiculous 6.
Yeah.
See, 6,
yeah.
7, 8.
Uh-huh.
No, it's 6,
I
8,
assume
7.
the ridiculous 6 was also a riff on the Magnificent 7.
I
Probably.
think it probably was.
It
But
was
also
funny. I
blind
watched
on
it.
the.
What was funny? The Ridiculous Six.
Yeah.
Jeremy, go home. Go home,
home, Jeremy.
Okay.
yeah, I'm just like.
All right. So, guys,
I turned that movie on one time, like, because I was
Come
like playing a video
on.
game. And I just turned it on to see, like, what is it? You know, like maybe Adam Sandler is like found his heart again. No, it was just terrible. It was.
All right.
It was bad.
All right.
It was bad.
Yeah, I didn't. I think it still is in my queue, and it probably won't ever get watched.
Yeah. You know which one that? Okay, I will admit I did watch the other one with David Spade.
The do-over?
Yeah.
Something?
That one's dumb. That one's really bad too. But it actually was like
Did it
I
have some heart?
actually laughed a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Like the Ridiculous Six, I didn't laugh at all. I just sat there and watched it, confounded. Like what is
but
this
you
garbage?
watched it.
Well, I kind of had it on in the background. But the ridiculous or the do over, I chuckled a couple
Okay.
times. You know.
So
This sounds like me watching Epic Movie and Meet the Spartans back to back.
Oh.
One made me chuckle and the other was like,
yeah. That's
which one made you chuckle?
Yes.
oh
Meet the Spartans when they trot out with the blue screen armies.
okay.
That was the one joke.
Yeah. Man, remember when those used to come out all the time? Those parody movies, like they were there for a while. They were
still
all.
kind of do because they.
When's the last one that's been out?
They've
last
had
one
a
I know is
couple
the
of those.
Starving games.
Yeah,
But they don't go to theaters anymore. Do
No.
they? They used to like go to.
I think Vampires Suck went to theaters.
There was one that was like a parody on the Paranormal Activities.
That
Oh,
does
really?
not surprise me.
I think it was one of the Wayans brothers that did it.
Oh well, yeah. That one was fairly
yeah,
recent, wasn't
that
it?
That one actually went to theaters.
Okay, yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't know. I'm hopeful. We're the hopeful 5.
We're
We're the hopeful 5.
We got the new movie coming out soon. I know Nathan doesn't care that much, but I'm including you, Nathan, just so it's like so that way there's a 5, 6, 7, 8
I think he
movie.
has hope in general.
I'll hope for you.
Yeah, thanks.
There you go.
What?
I
I
appreciate
think he has hope in general. Yeah.
If you put that hat on, then we'll be the hopeful 8, just because, or the hopeful 5. I mean,
Thematic now.
I know it's Indiana Jones, but it looks cowboy enough.
That's I think that's very close to Marston's hat.
Yeah, John Marston.
Looks close enough.
Kind of like an Australian
Close
cowboy.
enough.
It's close. It is close.
Close enough, Trevor.
It's close.
Shut up, Trevor.
Oh,
Stop,
but I know
Trevor,
so
stop.
much about hats.
Trevor,
Trevor?
I'd like to, so do you have one?
Being
Yes,
an
I
English,
do.
being an English major,
Trevor's
he
our
knows a
hat
lot about.
snob.
That automatically makes me an
snob.
expert on hats. You know?
Uh-huh. I'm sure it does.
Hats are very form-fitting to your head.
They got
Yes.
brims and bands and the part that
Some
holds your
do.
head.
Brims and bands and brims and bands
And brims and bands and brims and
Is
bands.
a cap a hat?
I like how your chair squeaked when you did
Yeah.
that.
I don't think that was mine.
No, that
No,
was
it
Nathan.
was Nathan.
No, it's me.
It wasn't a chair. I was sitting on
Ooh.
a trampoline.
So Nathan, which room are you reporting from tonight?
Yeah.
Because it's a new
This is
room.
the same room, but I moved.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, good.
Oh, so just giving us a little more of a tour of the room.
I realized I kept getting the light in the mirror behind me, so I was like, I should
So are
shoot
you?
from another location.
So are you? Did you just turn around?
Kyle.
No,
Every
no,
now and then I get a little bit close. Something in my... Turn around.
Right, yeah.
Every now and then I fall apart, and I
Need you more than ever. Or something.
I need you more than ever.
I wish I had a kill switch. I guess I can kill
You do have
Nathan.
a kill switch
For Nathan, but not for all of us.
Yeah, but let's
Yeah,
be
you can
honest.
do it.
If Nathan stops, the rest of us are going to
Yeah, I know.
That's true.
It's like that time that we went to Denny's and Nathan started singing
He got
Bohemian Rhapsody,
other
and the
people to
entire
sing with us.
restaurant was singing it by the end of the song.
That was pretty good.
Even the waitress was.
yeah.
I mean, how can you not? When it's just
true.
like-
Trendsetter.
What was that? Say that. Start that.
no, don't do that. All right, here we go.
He
The
will
next
kill it.
thing is that we want to talk about a little bit is Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yes.
That little sneak peek came out. I was a little disappointed that they used the same song as the
Yeah.
other trailer. I was like, I mean, I know that everybody's fond
But that's
memories
the
of that,
joke.
but
Funny.
that's- I don't know how
I
that's a
agreed.
joke.
At first, I was like, "Ooh, this is weird, new music," and then I was like, "Wait a second, this is the same song, but it's just like re-edited and like
Well, yeah.
different volume levels and stuff."
And the first, I thought it was great. The first movie with that trailer,
Right.
and that song, it worked perfect. But it's just like, yeah, we remember that song was great. Use another like 70s or
Right, because there's
80s
supposed to be a
or-
new mixtape that he found, right?
Yeah, use a song from that. So that was a bit of a letdown for me. But other than that, I'm trying to remain hopeful again with that as well.
Okay.
Is there a train whistle coming?
Yes.
Yeah. Nathan lives by the train tracks. You
Well,
didn't
we're
know?
just learning money things here.
Yeah.
You turn towards the window, and now we hear the train.
That's
it's
very-
weird.
Yes.
Metaphor of the cave.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm excited that it seems like they're gonna use what's his name? He was on The Walking Dead as Merle.
Yeah, I
Um,
know who you're talking about. He was the guy that kind of raised Star-Lord.
Right, his
dude
character's Yondu
with the whistle
But I
thingy.
can't remember what the actor's name. But
He's got
I'm
the floating
I'm
arrow.
excited that he's gonna be playing a bigger part. It looks like.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's you know. Well, they
And
didn't
they
show
even-
Groot in the.
They did.
They did.
They did at the very end. There's a clip with Rocket Raccoon where he shoots the hole in like the thing, and a tiny Groot kind of hangs out off of his
because
shoulder.
he's still growing.
Yeah.
Oh, I really love the first movie. I hope that they can like capture that same vibe, the same director, and it's a good cast. I don't know. I don't want them to ruin it, but I almost was like, maybe it's better if they just never make another one because the first one was so good.
It was really, really good.
But this one might be great too. What do you guys think? Anybody else? Are you?
Yes.
I'm excited to see it.
Okay. Well,
I think that the nice thing is
Very
it's
enthused.
a property that Marvel has that not many people are that familiar with. A lot of people that recognize it now is just because of that movie.
oh
So
yeah.
I mean, there's tons of liberties that they can take and tons of of lore and everything that they can even throw in. That a lot of people are going to. I mean, it's not going to feel like it's the same old Marvel type of movie.
Yeah.
That you get with a lot of the other stuff because of how familiar people are with those characters. So I think that definitely bodes well for them. The same way that nobody expected that to be. Well, nobody that didn't know who they were expected it to be that great a movie.
Well,
and
I think a lot of people probably, even if they knew it, maybe didn't think it would be that great. You know what I mean?
Right, right. And I think that was the general consensus before that movie came out. It was like, oh, what is this? And then it just was awesome.
And I know it kind of plays on kind of that nostalgia, the 80s movie thing, like the Goonies and Back to the Future, and like it kind of reminds me of some of those movies. And like and I know, and maybe that's why I'm just a sucker for that, and maybe that's why I love that movie so much. I don't know. I'm willing to admit that that's part of it, but yeah, I'm really interested to see where they take this one. It's cool. Speaking of movie trailers, Logan.
Yes.
They just released that. Was that today? That was today, wasn't
today,
it?
yeah.
Like,
That was this morning.
so we had Rockstar with the trailer.
This all is within
Now
the last
Logan.
2 days.
A lot of dumped on. On.
Yeah.
Now, who watched the trailer? Anybody not watch
I
the
watched
trailer?
the trailer.
I did
watched
not.
Of course, Jeremy didn't watch.
Jeremy
it.
didn't.
I mean, I
do his
saw it was
homework.
out.
He didn't do his homework. Okay, I would have typically been kind of with you. I would have seen, another Wolverine movie. Yay, good for them. I'm not going to watch this trailer. I don't care. And then
It's a Logan movie.
I know. And so
Yes.
So I ended up watching it today because I was like, oh well, it's getting some buzz. Whatever, I'll check it out. And holy crap, that came out of left field.
The Johnny
Yeah.
Cash tune
Yeah.
at the beginning too. Oh man.
the whole trailer.
Or yeah,
was
it went through the whole thing, didn't it?
yeah. They used that song so. I mean, you could use that song and like show cats rolling in mud.
Be like,
And it would
this
be-
is gonna
and
be
I
You
would-
show
I
the
would-
Broadway musical Cats.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'd be like, this is gonna be good. But I mean, still, they like the way that they cut the trailer to the music. They just did such a good job. It made me. I heard, and I didn't. Did anybody watch the European trailer?
Nope.
No,
I
but I watched the
might
Red
have,
Band
'cause I-
trailer.
Huh?
I watched the Red Band trailer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the one, the UK trailer though, wasn't it? Because I didn't think they released a
I
red.
don't know.
Was that the one that they show him like stabbing the claws through the guy's top of his?
That's the one.
Yeah. I saw that I watched it a second time tonight, and I was like, oh.
I didn't.
Oh.
I haven't watched it. I just saw a screenshot of Wolverine with his fist under a dude's chin and the tips of his claws coming out of the top of the guy's head, and I was just like, okay, I need to watch that trailer, but I haven't done that yet.
Right.
So I guess there's a Red Band one out there for
Well,
people who are.
I watched the trailer this afternoon, and then I saw it come up again on my Facebook feed, and I went into it. It didn't show like the Red Band or anything, so I didn't think it was any different. But there's just a few extra seconds, and I mean the whole way through, just kind of the melancholy feel. They don't really show you a whole lot of him being Wolverine,
Which I love that. about
which
this
was really
trailer.
cool.
Yeah.
But then it was like I was so taken back because I was like, I hope that they really make him just savage in
Yeah.
a lot of ways, because they depowered him so much in some of the in a lot of the films
Yeah.
that it would just be cool to let him be going against people that are completely underpowered and just being like a total crazy animal that he's supposed to be. And that moment in that Red Band trailer when he's just whoop, and I was like, "Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be real good." I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, and then
Yes.
I was talking to
Jeremy doesn't care.
I'm ecstatic, elated.
Go ahead,
I don't-
Trevor.
Yeah. What
But
you saying?
I was talking to Eric earlier. And I was talking about it almost has like almost a Last of Us feel to it, like with
Mhm.
that relationship between Logan and the little girl.
yeah.
And it's just that interests me so much, just because it's like it goes beyond being a superhero movie and incorporates this, I don't know, like what does an aging superhero look
Well,
like?
well, I think it's more than that even, because
Yeah.
it's like the whole idea that mutant kind is gone.
Yeah.
And suddenly it's like this, oh, well, we're the only ones left. So like that was in and of itself really cool to see.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that I had a weird thought when I saw just like the clip of it,
Yeah.
the way that he looks in costume with like the graying hair and everything,
The beard.
and the beard, the first time that I saw it, I was like, oh, he kind of looks like Mel Gibson there.
Yep, I saw
I
that
thought
too.
that too.
He
Yeah.
kind of looks like Mel Gibson.
Trevor said
in
to
that
me, he was
still.
like, it almost looks like Max Payne. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, it totally does
Yeah.
from like the third game. Like,
True.
Old Max Payne, yeah.
Oh, I loved old Max Payne.
Yeah.
We should do old Max Payne as Mel Gibson. Maybe that's what this all means. Like a movie
know,
with
old-
Max
there you
Payne.
go.
That would
Mel Gibson
I would watch
play,
that.
could play old Max.
I would
Yeah,
watch it.
That would be kind of cool. That would redeem him. I'd bring him back. And it would redeem video game movies as a whole.
Oh gosh.
So you're saying Mel Gibson could redeem video game movies?
It would be so
All right,
much.
all right.
It would be so much better than that Max Payne movie that Mark Wahlberg did.
Oh, boy. Or wasn't there another Max Payne? Oh, no, I'm thinking
No,
of Hitman that had two
Yeah,
different
Hitman
movies
had
already.
2 different movies.
And 2 different TV shows as well.
And I wanted the first Hitman to be
They
so
were
much,
2 different
so much
TV
better because it
shows.
was
Yeah, 2 different characters.
Hitman?
they did- yeah,
no,
Well-
not based off of the game.
pretty
you
sure.
serious?
I'm pretty sure.
I've never heard of that.
I
I
need you to
wanna look
fact
it
check
up.
this right
yeah,
now.
you better
Time to fact check
you
it.
better fact check it hard.
It did make me sad that even Timothy Oliphant couldn't make that Hitman movie good.
Who?
Hitman
Timothy
101.
Yeah, he just doesn't
And
strike me
see,
as
there
a
was
good
2.
Hitman.
Yeah. I am
There was
amazing.
2 what?
2 TV series. One in 2007.
No,
and
those are
2000
movies.
No, that's the TV
No,
series.
it says TV series.
Oh, does
on
it
it.
really?
But
and then there was
is it-
Hitman 101.
Is it actually based on Hitman?
I don't remember if it was or not.
See,
don't ask me
this
that. Don't
was a
ask
web
me that
series.
question.
Yeah. Hitman 101, Hitman TV
Maybe they weren't the
series.
same. Hitman Agent 47.
No, I don't want Hitmanmap.de.
Yeah, I
Hitman
don't know.
Agent 47. That one was. Oh, that's the movie.
Yeah, that's the
Never mind.
movie.
Shut up.
Good job.
We're very happy for you, Darth Apache, that you were able to sell
Sell
a
that
crib.
crib.
Yeah, you
Hustle.
gotta make that paper. All about that paper.
Paper boy.
Paper boy. Anyways, yeah. So maybe that it'll be a good Wolverine movie. The first one was just awful. The second
Yeah.
one was very passable. It was enjoyable and
It was
whatever.
a decent movie.
It was okay, but
It was average.
yeah, this looks like, man, they're gonna if they're making it rated R because Wolverine is gonna get
Gonna-
violent,
Animalistic.
get
Gonna
a
get
little
violent.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And if it's not,
Yeah.
if that's the only, it's I don't know, because it's like you feel like they're gonna fall into this trope of like, well, Deadpool's rated R, so obviously we just need to
Right.
make him rated R because that equals money. Like, and
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
well, don't just force it. Like, if it doesn't need it, then whatever. But
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, but it should be cool,
I
right?
have, I
What'd you say,
really have-
Nathan?
I hope they don't overdo it on the F bombs because
yeah.
it was effective with Wolverine when he uses it minimally in the
Yeah.
PG-13 movies.
Right.
Yeah,
And if he's just doing it all over the place like Deadpool does, that's going to be too much.
yeah, it's not gonna quite fill.
I have a feeling that they will handle it better because it seems like after that third movie did so poorly, and the Wolverine Origins movie did so poorly, and they kind of went back to the drawing board with First Class. All of the X-Men movies since then have been at worst passable. I mean those two really, I think, kind of almost sank Fox with the X-Men and kind of gave them we've got to treat this with a little more care and look into what we're doing with it. So my hope is that just by it being an R-rated movie, it won't be just something that's just gratuitous for the sake of getting that rating to make money.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
And it doesn't look like it'll be bad at all. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks really good. I haven't seen the last. I have the most recent X-Men movie on my shelf on Blu-ray. I was sitting there and I haven't watched it yet, so I need to watch that probably.
I haven't seen that one either.
I haven't either.
I
It was
tend
okay.
I tend to like what's his face's writing.
Singer?
Yeah,
Something Singer?
Brian Singer.
Brian.
Yeah.
He. I haven't liked his Superman movie, but shame on me, right?
It's the one where
I
they,
like
it's,
that movie.
Yeah, I did
It's
too.
the one where they blow up the school, right?
It's underrated.
Yeah, I think so. I
Was
like
that
I like the part when the bullet hits his eyeball. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh. See, the only thing that really bothered me about that movie was the part when he's weakened, lifting that the Krypton thing the size of a moon, and that's his weakened state.
Yeah.
I didn't get the impression that he gets weakened by kryptonite in this continuity, just that it hurts him.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
It just seemed absurd. Well, because he was like, never mind, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
It does
It
matter.
does matter,
It does
Trevor.
matter now because you brought it up,
yeah.
Trevor.
He was
Trevor,
like
you're
writhing the
important.
floor at one point, wasn't he? Because
He was what?
he's like writhing on the floor at one point.
Oh,
because
yeah.
Because of
Yeah.
I just remember they hinted at him having a son, maybe, or something at the end of
Yeah.
it.
I think it was a little stronger than hinting.
Yeah, I don't think they even bothered hinting.
It was not just a hint.
Oh, okay.
It was,
It was a very forthright suggestion.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, you had a baby with Lois Lane.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise.
Mr. Hanky introduced it, I see. So the other trailer that dropped today was the trailer for not the NX anymore, formerly the NX, now known as the Nintendo Switch, which there's I think people are ready to embrace Nintendo again, and because they've done something that actually looks appealing to probably most gamers. It's a really cool little device that has these removable remotes that slide onto something that looks kind of like a little tablet.
Right.
And yeah, it's cool because you can take them off and you can play 2-player games, and the quality looks like, I mean, it's probably up to par with like the Wii U or maybe something a little more.
Did they talk about resolution?
No, they haven't talked about
haven't.
any of the details.
It's just the video that they released.
Yeah,
right?
this is all that they've got out there. I mean, it's got to be 1080p. I mean,
Yeah, I
at
would
this
think so.
at
Yeah.
this point, it's got to be.
Well, because
Especially if they're connecting it to a TV.
wasn't that what they were kind of emphasizing with the Legend of Zelda?
Yeah, I think so.
So I would
Yeah.
think, I mean, they'd be designing it for that system. So
I actually love the fact that it is a tablet, effectively.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I don't think it's touchscreen though.
There-
I don't
No.
think it's a touchscreen.
It doesn't
Yeah,
look
I hope.
like it.
I hope not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd
I think
rather
that would
not.
defeat. I mean,
I think that would drive up the cost too much too for Nintendo to have it. The only thing that's surprising to me
it's
about
sexy though too.
about it not. Yeah, the design is really
Yeah.
good for Nintendo.
Yeah, it looks really. That's one of the things I first said. I was just like, yeah, it just looks great.
The surprising thing about it not being a touchscreen though is they really kind of hitched their wagon to like the DS and the Wii U, which are these
Right.
2-screen experiences where one screen's a touchscreen, and you interact with it. So I mean, obviously you don't need that in a game to be good, but I
Right.
know games like Mario Maker really relied on the touchscreen.
That is true.
And so I was kind of bummed, like, if it's not a touchscreen, they're gonna make another Mario Maker because that game was too successful for them not to. How, like, does that mean that it's gonna be all just like move the analog stick around, which wouldn't be terrible?
I think
but-
that.
Well, if it's touchscreen, I mean that would be different than even like the Wii U is though right now, because that's more like that stylus type of
yeah,
screen. Whereas this I mean, if this is a touchscreen, this looks like your typical iPad type tablet.
I like how this part of the video, this girl's
Yeah.
playing, and then her friends are like, "Come outside and come out and hang out with us," and she's like, "Well, I guess I'll bring my game." But then you realize
Although
she's sharing
I
with
did
her
like
friends.
that they
so-
showed that it's immediate transfer.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
I removed it and the TV's off and it's on the tablet.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
pretty cool.
Well, and I think that's
And
because
and
the
this
tablet itself,
multiplayer.
it's the control. I mean, that's the system.
yeah, that
Which
is where all
it's
the
like
brains are.
it's like they went and they took the idea of the Wii U and took its biggest weakness in the fact that
you can't take it.
you
with
couldn't take it with you or
Yeah.
get too far away from the actual console.
Except, well, yeah, the only difference though is you don't have a 2-screen experience because if you're playing on a TV, it's hooked up in the
Right.
dock. You can't see the screen.
So in this part, are they really pushing the fact that they're wanting to get into pro gaming?
I think they're trying to say they are, but I mean, who knows?
Well, and maybe they're just trying to appeal to everybody.
Yeah, except
I
for
mean-
kids, because there are 0 children in this trailer, which is really weird
Yeah.
for Nintendo.
Well, I
but
mean,
I
kids-
kind of like
no.
it.
Well, yeah, because you hate children, Kyle. We're all aware
No,
of
it's not
this.
because of
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest issues that Nintendo has had is that they've not been able to get some of those bigger games
Mm-hmm.
that may draw some more serious gamers.
Yeah, you can tell this
to
is
their
directed.
system.
This is directed at the millennials. I mean, you can tell
Right.
that it's like, hey, we are cool too. Especially showing the Skyrim remake on running on here, which,
Right.
that's coming out not later this month, I think, isn't it? The Skyrim remaster.
Might be even this week.
The 28th, I think, maybe. I don't know.
But I mean, that's the type of game that you typically weren't seeing on Nintendo
No.
since they went to the Wii U.
I'm really curious. So if you look at that box, it's big. That one, the dock, it's
well, it's
thick.
a charger. It's everything.
I know, but it's really. I'm wondering if it actually has some hardware in it,
What, upresing the
and
video?
and it accelerates the.
That would make sense. Otherwise, how in the world are you gonna? take that with you on the go and
Maybe
keep it charged long enough if
Yeah,
you're
the
trying
battery.
to generate that kind of
Yeah.
game power.
Yeah,
that is my
true.
only concern is the battery life.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, they probably should be able to. I can't imagine it's much worse than a like a normal tablet. I mean,
Yeah.
which they're pretty good
That's
at.
true. Yeah.
There's no removable battery from the way it looks.
I like how they emphasize the headphone jack too, almost like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
look, you can plug your headphones in. Yeah.
The other thing that really, I mean, it's the controllers themselves. Like the fact that you can split that off and it's two different ones,
For
and then
a
they've
basic multiplayer like
And
Mario
then-
Kart or something, yeah.
or even like the basketball game that they show later on, that
Which is
you're
showing like two of the Switches,
yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Which I
working
really
in concert.
Yeah. Well, and it's like having just played those like the Nintendo Land games. I see how that would be really cool to do that, just because you can
Yeah.
have like a whole bunch of people.
Do you guys think this is actually an accessory that Nintendo is going to put out? If you look right when they're in this van, there's this
yeah.
mount that's they're
it's
sliding. It's
they're
got to be
going
right.
to. There's
It's
no
gotta
way.
be.
It's
But-
too. It's
It's
Well, I
too
mean, it's
perfect.
designed.
Yeah.
Well,
And
and
they-
it makes sense too, because if you're gonna have people that'll go on the road or any, I mean, your kids. If you know, I think that's the other part of it. You would have people that will want to take it with them and may not want to necessarily sit there and hold it the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I'm very
and it's
excited to see
definitely.
where
I'm,
this
I'm
goes.
really curious how that wireless LAN is set up. If
Yeah.
it is Bluetooth or its own Wi-Fi or something.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think it's very exciting. I think Nintendo may have this is like a sneak peek at a Mario game too. By the way, they show
Yeah.
like 5 seconds of a Mario game that has not been announced yet. So it's a little bit of a tease, which is
Does
really
this
exciting.
because it looks like there's two different controllers. There's the one
There's,
that
like, their Pro
looks like
controller.
their regular type of controller that you could get right now, with maybe a couple different buttons or a little bit of
Yeah.
a slightly different layout than
Uh-huh.
the Wii U one has. And then they show the one where they've got
The
the
Xbox
two
one?
the two removable ones
Oh.
Yeah.
that are on that other. Do you think that has
That's
like
just what
a,
comes with
Yeah,
it,
that probably
I'm sure.
is, yeah.
That's the
Right.
default controllers. So you
right?
just-
No, I understand that, but I mean, like it, like in the middle, there's nothing on
Nope.
that. So, like, I'm wondering if that might be maybe even a little bit of a touchpad.
Oh, I don't know.
If it is something that the screen itself is going to be touchpad,
I
that
think with
could
how,
be.
how useless the PlayStation 4 is, I would hope Nintendo
Yeah.
learned from that and they wouldn't
Maybe.
put that in there because that would
Yeah.
seem really
It
pointless.
seems like it's probably just to make it more ergonomical and
Yeah.
hold it.
Could
in a
be.
more
to hold
Yeah.
it
comfortable
like
space.
control because it has lights on it and stuff. I don't
That
think
is very
there's any-
Xbox.
But I mean, at the same time,
Their
like
current
holding them
controller
in two
looks like
different,
that too. Their Pro one. But
holding
yeah.
it in two different hands.
would
I
be
mean,
weird. I think. I mean, they show them
Maybe.
doing it, but I feel like that would be kind of weird.
I don't know.
for most games.
I don't think that it would be as weird because of how easy it was to get used to, like the Wii controls. Because I thought that was going to feel weird having two different.
But that's the thing. They're getting rid of touch. They're getting rid of their motion, since in the games.
God of Atheist wants to know:
interesting.
do these rooftop gaming with sexy ladies situations actually happen in real life? I don't know. It depends on where you live. I'm sure. Probably, Manhattan. Maybe that happens a lot more.
We upset Mutiny Teddy. Useless PS4. How dare you, sir? We meant the
No,
touch,
not the PS4. Not the
touch
No, I love the
screen
PS4.
on the controller.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Let me pump the brakes. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the little touchpad thing on the controller that people have never figured out how to use it.
That's
Yeah.
the only thing that's been useless, other than the fact that it's just a large button for you to press.
Yeah,
In
it's
some
the large
games.
select button.
It's the large
Ugh.
select button.
And I get, I love my PS4.
I love my
It's- yeah,
PlayStation
it's
too.
Great. It's a great console. I'm
what-
not bashing it in a way. Just
The other thing about this game that I'm not sure you can tell from the shots that they've shown of the bezel or the
Yeah.
outside is whether or not it's got an HDMI out.
no, because that's the dock.
Yeah, I
But
wouldn't.
but if you're taking it with you somewhere,
You would take the dock
You'd take
if
the
you
dock.
wanted to
Yeah.
go.
If you really wanted to be able to,
Because I think I think there is some hardware acceleration that
Yeah, there's
happens when
gotta
you
be.
dock it.
Yeah.
I think. Anyways, I'm really excited about it. I think it's gonna
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
it's gonna be cool.
And when's it
fun
officially-
and March.
March. That's
and
so
it's
soon.
not disc based either.
No, yeah,
So-
that's the other thing. They were like
Yeah.
little SD cards
SD
almost.
Yeah.
cards, which seems weird. And
No. I
but
mean, SSD, man. That's no download to the device now of your entire game. It runs on
I'm
the
sure
flash.
I'm sure they'll probably have some like internal storage for downloadable games.
Oh, for
Right.
for their
Yeah, yeah.
downloadable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're probably gonna want to play it with the cartridge. It's gonna be faster. There's no way it's not gonna be.
Yeah.
Mutiny Teddy says, basically, I've deduced that there is about 4 batteries in the Switch, one in the tablet, one in each detachable controller, and one in the controller holder pad thing,
Yeah.
which could be true.
Mm-hmm.
My guess would be that in some way, shape, or form, the tablet itself is charged when it's sitting in its cradle.
Yeah.
And there's probably a cradle of some kind or a way that you can charge both the controllers.
I bet they charge when they're on the screen, and they might even charge on that controller.
But because
Right.
the controller lit
controller.
up, so the controller has charging or power, or it's just using that from the
Or maybe it's
controllers.
it might just be
Yeah.
a dock that you are holding it with. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I bet there's
Yeah.
probably not a battery in that.
And
that
they
part
only
that
had the little
connects
green
two.
LEDs on there, which are very
Yeah.
low voltage. So
The other thing that I really like about it is that Nintendo is not afraid to do something that's different.
Yeah.
Like, even though it's similar to what they had already done, it seems like it's taken the next logical step forward from the Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
They're not intimidated by the way that traditional game consoles have moved without them.
Yeah.
And that they're saying, hey, I'm going to just do my own thing and hope that people like it because people have liked it before.
Yeah, and just to address that one more time, God of Atheist, it is like an SD card almost.
they
and it's
show
like,
it at one part of it.
And when you think about it, I think they just announced, I was telling Trevor this earlier, I'm pretty sure I saw that SanDisk just announced their terabyte SD card that's coming out. It's
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty.
So
cool.
I mean, it could hold way more than any disc could.
Yeah.
So, kind of like the.
I think
Vita.
it was when he was in the airport that he showed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's when he's sitting in the airplane
Yeah.
airport, one or the other.
I can
So
try to find it if we really want to find it here.
There's the slot
No,
for
that
it.
was
Yeah.
earlier.
it was earlier.
Oh, when he was
Right
in the
here.
actual.
There
There it is, right
Boom.
there.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
see him kind of putting the game in. There was a lot of good games that came out this last generation on the Wii U that I feel like people didn't play because the Wii U kind of had a bad rap, and so if some of that can transfer over to this and people can get an opportunity to play those games, that's really exciting.
Right.
Yeah.
My only thing is I don't feel like I've played Mario Maker enough, but I'm willing to trade it in and
As long as it releases
Get
with
this.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Oh no.
oh my gosh.
I mean, the new Zelda's going to
No,
be
think
on.
about it.
yeah,
Why
the
couldn't
new
it?
Zelda.
Yeah, I guess
That will be
I wonder.
fantastic.
See, the thing is, Nintendo though they keep cost in mind more than like an Apple or like
Yeah.
something like this. So there's not going to be a GPS in this. I almost guarantee it. You're not going to
yeah,
play
you're
Pokemon
right.
Go with
Yeah.
this. So there's probably not a GPS. It's not going to be a touch screen. They're going to try to keep the cost down. I mean, the Wii U came out at $350.
It's gonna have to have strong battery life though for all the things that they're showcasing.
Yeah.
It just seems like that's gonna be their limitation if it doesn't have strong battery life.
Yeah. And I mean, yes, I know a PC gamer wouldn't want to go outside and look at people and play a game. I get that, but I think Nintendo has always been known for their portable systems.
Yeah.
So I think this is just kind of a logical step for them.
Everyone's gonna now have their game console in their pocket,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. All right. But yeah, that's enough talking
That's-
about that.
Some big things that happened.
This has been a busy week, That's how things go. That's how it goes.
It's time for the only news stories worth talking about.
Yay is right. This first story comes from Polygon.com. It says chaos strikes EVE Online as gambling kingpins are thrown out of the galaxy.
That is correct. Eve is going to become a free-to-play, which means that they have to change a whole lot of stuff that's going on in their end-user agreement, and essentially is going to eliminate any type of gambling from third-party companies or any outside, which is I've never played it, but from what I understand is a huge part of that game. Because there's just a lot of people that end up in power in that game because they are in charge of like gambling and whatnot. So this is a pretty big thing for EVE players.
Yeah, I was like, see, Eve has always been that game that I'm just like, I would almost love to play it, but it's like I don't want to have that be the only thing I ever do, because it's like it generates all these really interesting stories, and like I think we talked about it earlier. like a long time ago. But so like the gambling kind of funded this huge war that just happened recently, which took down the Imperium, which has been this incumbent power for so long. And I just thought it was interesting because it's like it really, and there's been a lot of controversy with the gambling just because they talk about, Eve, you want your industries to be able to be attacked and have weaknesses, whereas the gambling was all based on an external website where you couldn't really take that down anyway, and so that was kind of just almost a cheating form of getting money, and so that was what the Imperium was so upset about at first, which you get butts kicked, so that's kind of
Sure.
Didn't this guy pay like $75,000 in real money to have it taken down?
To start the war, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
He put a bounty on their heads or something.
he hired a private military company inside of it. Yeah,
75,000 real dollars.
probably.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unreal how much money has gone back and forth in this game. And God of Atheist said I tried out EVE Online for about a month. It's very complex and in depth, very interesting.
Yeah.
That's been my thought. Anytime I hear people talk about EVE Online, it sounds like there's a lot of boring stuff that goes with it because of how in depth it is. But hearing stuff like this and the way that it's like set up with all of this stuff that actually affects people's real life finances and everything just blows my mind.
A lot of drug deals and other shady black market stuff happens through EVE Online too. Different transactions.
Yeah, Mutiny Teddy said that he placed the hit in the Silk Road.
Yeah.
Just crazy stuff that goes on in this game. And I think that's part of the reason that there are some people that may be really upset about this, because
they've sunk a lot of money into it.
They've sunk a lot of money into it. They're going to start just dropping the ban hammer on people and completely destroy. Their accounts are just gone. And the other part of it is that there's a lot of different stories and stuff. The fact that there are literal armies that are paid to go in and fight these wars of people that are just virtually playing in this war.
Yeah. Well, it's I've always heard these stories of they'll have these huge galactic battles, and it'll just it'll cost these people thousands of real world dollars because their ships are getting destroyed, and they're Silk Road is a site on the dark web. He was joking, Kyle.
I know.
So just so you know,
I know.
Oh, okay, good.
I understand what the Silk Road is.
Okay.
I
shut
did know that.
down.
Okay.
I didn't know what it was.
So it's okay. Trevor didn't know what the Silk Road is. If you want to get some real shady stuff, you can just go
that's where you get all the bad stuff.
The dark web.
Darknet.
Yeah, but the guy who started it went to jail.
Oh, well, then there's nothing bad on there anymore, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think they named that after what was that,
Yes.
the old trading route? And
Yes, Mongolia.
Oh yeah.
Marco
Silk Road.
Polo.
China.
Marco
China
Polo
to,
frequented it.
From China to the Indies.
I learned
that's
that
what
from.
I thought you were referring to when you brought up the Silk
No,
Road.
no.
Yes, they actually
I was
traveled by
like, how does Trevor not know
camelback
what that is?
and horses. That's how
Oh
it
yeah, I
happened.
know what the real the Silk Road is, the ancient one.
Okay, then I have no idea what we're talking about.
The dark road website where you buy guns and drugs and traffic sex.
Right. They
Yeah.
named it after the actual Silk Road,
Okay.
Yeah.
which I learned about from watching Marco Polo on
Man,
Netflix.
I don't want to dwell on the dark web or anything like that, but man, I've been watching some YouTube videos on that stuff, what goes on and what you can, and how it's you get on there and someone might try to chat with you on certain websites. They'll chat window pop up and they're don't talk to him, and you talk to him and then you're in trouble. Then they get you, and I don't know, it's super scary. It's just watching these heinous acts being performed live on the internet and stuff. Man, just don't check it out.
Yeah, don't go to the dark web.
And it's bad.
Never go to the
Just a couple DNS entries.
Yeah, it's
never
fine.
go to the upside down.
Yeah.
Can I go to the web in the dark?
Yeah, that's fine.
Most people, that's how they get their porn.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeremy.
No.
God of Atheists is who are you saying no to?
The cat.
He was disagreeing with me.
Oh. No. Fiber 2 is so
What, huh?
he's talking about silkworms.
Yeah.
Silkworms.
Interesting.
That's,
Dang it.
we got it.
Interesting. Yeah.
Facts. He says, on the topic of silk, if you feed silkworms carbon fiber tubes, their silk is significantly stronger.
Good to know.
That's gonna be hard on the digestion, though.
Yeah.
Would it feel a little more metallic though? I mean, is it gonna feel as soft?
I don't know.
Carbon fiber is not made of metal.
Yeah.
If you can do some research for us, God of Atheist, that would be
Kyle.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's maybe.
Carbon fiber is not metal.
Yeah, but
So
maybe
it
sounds
should not
like it.
taste
it's
metallic.
carbon.
I didn't say taste, feel.
Would it freeze them?
Maybe in carbonite. Yes. That's,
Nailed it.
This next story comes from Variety.com. It says Willy Wonka, a new film in the works from David Heyman and Warner Brothers. Do we really need a third remake, or I guess a second
Well,
remake?
This is a
It's-
little
I
different.
I mean, isn't it too soon?
It's a little different because this is going to be something that is potentially. Oh, here's an ad. Of course, I get an ad.
Kyle, you like it.
Stupid Variety. No, it's supposed to be just about Willy Wonka and potentially even like way earlier on adventures that he had in his building of his.
Is
So
it going
it's
to
like
cover the
Empire.
time he went to Silk Road to buy Oompa
Probably.
Loompas?
Probably.
Okay.
I hope so.
No.
But
So it's the backstory.
Yeah, he's like
right. So there's-
looking for little orange-haired dwarfs
Yes.
to work hard in Candy Factory.
That would actually be a pretty good movie. I'd watch
now,
it.
Eric, let's be fair here. In
We'll
the
pay
novel,
with teaching
there-
in choreography and singing. What were you saying, Nathan?
In the original edition of the novel, they were actually dark-skinned people,
Nuh-uh.
and a lot of people
yeah.
said that was
They were
wrong.
slaves.
So they changed it in the second edition
Oh.
to white-skinned people.
To gingers.
They were chocolate
No.
skinned.
Oh.
They were orange.
They were chocolate.
Chocolate.
Kid.
What?
The
just
Gene
kidding.
Wilder movie was made before the second edition, so all they had to go off of was dark skin. So they were like, "Well, we're not doing that," so they made them orange.
Oh,
Didn't want
okay.
to do blackface.
They're like, we're going to make a bunch of little Donald Trumps to work for him. Yeah, that's... So this movie is just kind of more like kind of a prequel.
Yeah, it says in here, sources reveal that the film will not be an origin tale, but a standalone movie focused on Wonka and his early adventures. It's unknown who from the original book series, because there were books that were written, other than Wonka, will be involved in the project. If the reboot is a hit, it seems likely that characters like Charlie could be seen in future installments of a possible franchise. I just don't understand the love of Willy Wonka that much that it would need a whole franchise.
Maybe the first movie's going to be called Wonka Begins. That's what I want to...
Maybe it's just be called Wonka,
Yeah.
Wonka, Wonka.
Instead of Logan, it's called
Yeah,
Wonka.
it'll just be Wonka.
or maybe it's just called Willy.
Yeah, we did Mutiny. I'm sorry we
Little.
did talk about
Tell you
Logan.
what, it's when he's young, so they're gonna call it Little Willy.
Yeah,
Oh,
if
no.
you missed it, you'll have to just go back and catch the discussion
Yeah.
on Logan.
Yeah.
YouTube. Subscribe to us
YouTube.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Subscribe
/ The Minute
You know, you can get us on all those audio formats too.
Yeah, if you want to.
At
iTunes.
Apple and iTunes
All the
stuff.
places.
But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Are you?
Is anyone excited about the possibility
I think
of another
the only thing
Willy
that
Wonka
the only
movie?
thing that kind of piques my curiosity is that watching like all two of the Willy Wonka movies, I was always so fascinated by the inner workings of the factory. Like I wanted to know like how the things worked, like more than just chubby kids plug the tubes. Like I want to know like more. Like so I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see where it goes.
Well, and this is going to be from producer David Hyman, who helped build the Harry Potter franchise and rebooted with the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So
excited for that movie.
he's going to be playing a big impact on it. So it should be. I mean, there's potential that it could be really good. I just the whole thing just seems so bizarre that would be an IP that they're like, yes, we need a series of this.
All right, hear me out.
All right, let's hear it, Nathan.
Oh boy.
Nathan, hot takes.
Hot takes. Now, in the 2005 version directed by Tim Burton,
Right.
Charlie's father worked for a factory that made Smilex toothpaste.
Okay.
In the Tim Burton Batman, Smilex was the Joker's product that he was using to poison everybody. So, my proposal is that they can integrate this franchise into the DCEU by having Charlie's father work for the Joker.
Oh my gosh.
That's really good, actually.
Or
I like that idea.
Maybe. And are you saying that Willy Wonka would
So wait, does he
become
become
the
a
Joker?
villain?
I mean,
After-
look at that-
after he turns over the chocolate factory.
Look at that suit coat. I mean, it is the
Don't
right
leave
color.
now, Teddy.
Yeah,
So
Teddy,
he goes dark.
You
No.
should stay.
Yeah, don't watch it now.
Yeah, it's not
Come
on.
on.
It's not on YouTube yet. It'll
Yeah,
be on
yeah.
there tomorrow. So
Yeah,
don't.
it's not there.
You'll,
You can't leave yet. And yes, we like the Logan thing, but we already talked a lot about it.
Yes,
So, yeah, that's. I don't think he could be the Joker. No, that doesn't play. Kyle.
but I mean, come on.
He's
He's jaded by dealing with all these kids and the candy, and
Willy
he
Wonka
just goes
had
insane.
some dark tones.
It did. It was real.
face.
It was
I mean-
real
Right?
dark sometimes.
And I mean, look at that jacket. If that doesn't scream Joker,
yeah,
does
that's
look
kind of
very
true.
Joker.
I mean,
What if he gives the Joker his jacket in one of these movies?
And well, that.
that could be another play.
What if the Joker kills him and takes his jacket?
Yeah.
Or that?
Oh,
That's probably more dramatic.
Yeah.
I think we may be getting closer to finding that darkest timeline.
Well, you and Nathan, you guys should get in a room and write that movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
get in touch with Warner Brothers. They may want what you're
No,
looking
write
for
it
there.
first. Sell him the screenplay.
Sell on the script. All right, this next story comes from the HollywoodReporter.com. It says Leonardo DiCaprio, Gwyneth Paltrow teaming for Captain Planet movie.
Seriously.
Yes.
Seriously.
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that he's.
DiCaprio?
I couldn't find it in here. Is Nathan? You brought this story. Is he actually going to be playing a character, or is he just producing?
He's Captain Planet.
Oh my
It's-
goodness. Oh my
There are very few
goodness.
details at this point.
Right.
You
All-
see him
all
with
I
a
know
bunch
is
of
he's
teenagers.
involved.
Right. So it doesn't necessarily specify that this is going to be something that DiCaprio is actually playing in, but his production company is working on trying to produce a Captain Planet movie.
I'd watch it.
Now,
Would you
if
watch
he
it if
stars-
he isn't in it?
Yeah.
Will their
Okay.
powers combined?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their powers
If he
will come out.
start,
Go ahead. If he starts.
if he stars in it, you know what the joke all over the internet is going to be. It's going to be Ma T with the song "My Heart Will Go On."
Who?
What?
Mati.
Ma T is the kid with the heart powers.
Oh, okay. See, you got to be a little more
okay.
specific because that was too deep for me. I'm sorry.
I
Yeah.
just realized they were like, the whole beginning of the global warming recycle kind of.
Teddy says Leo is probably playing one of the teenagers. I would actually, I probably would
I
be
want him
upset.
as Linka.
Yeah.
That's the Recton girl.
Are there two Asian girls or one of them Russian?
There's Linka was Russian. I don't remember the Asian girl's name.
Ling
Yeah.
Ling.
God of Atheist says I could see Leo as Captain Planet. He's already fighting climate change.
Yeah.
And I don't. I mean, is he fighting it negatively with his vaping?
Maybe.
You
He is
realize
kinda-
that's. Never mind.
Hey Nathan, I just
It's
noticed.
water, Kyle.
I'm noticing something here.
It actually would help. Never mind.
I'm noticing.
Smart things like just go over.
I just love watching you shake your head here when you think that I'm
when
a
you say
complete
something
idiot.
stupid.
Nathan, fix your hair. A
I
little
said it
bit.
on purpose.
Oh man.
Nathan, fix your hair. Like no, get your Superman curl back.
Also,
Look at that. Look at that,
God of
guys.
Atheists-
Nathan's
that.
Captain Planet.
Captain
Look at
Planet.
that. Captain Planet.
Oh,
It's
but it's
like
the
if you could kind of
reverse.
spike it up on the sides a little more,
Yeah.
like and
and
dye
get
it
a
green.
mullet.
Looks like you need a mullet.
Yeah, can you make your hair look a little more 90s for me?
Actually, I want to
That'd be
see
perfect.
any actor cut their hair like that. That would be amazing.
I don't know how to
Yeah.
impose
Yeah,
the 90s
I like it.
on my hair.
Yeah.
I like
Impose
it.
the 90s.
Impose the 90s.
You're not thinking fourth dimensionally.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Nathan's got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Someone sign this man to a deal.
Hey
Captain
guys,
Planet right there.
we got some shocking news from Politico, not political.
Politico.
It says that
The best Baldwin.
Trump trashes Saturday Night Live.
Shocking.
He was super upset with his portrayal.
Yeah, he is not happy with Mr. Baldwin's portrayal.
Hey, Auto Body Guy, welcome back to the chat. It's been a while.
Hey, it's been a long time. Welcome back. Yeah, he watched or he was tweeting very early on Sunday morning, attacking the NBC comedy show, which he was a host of only a year ago.
Yeah.
Which I think is part of the reason that they have decided that they cast Alec Baldwin as him to try and distance themselves a little bit, because I think that was a mistake that SNL made by bringing him
That
on.
episode was
How
terrible.
was that a mistake? That was an awesome
because
idea.
I think that at that point it did not seem like they probably didn't think that he was going to actually be the candidate that would be the Republican candidate. Now it's one that's a little too close to home, I think.
There's Alec as Trump.
There you go.
That's not bad,
So he was
actually.
tweeting on Sunday morning, watched Saturday Night Live, hit job on me. Time to retire the boring and unfunny show. Alec Baldwin portrayal
Wow.
stinks. Media rigging election.
Classic Trump.
Yeah.
Classic Trump. And of course he
Wrong.
does he not realize that Kate McKinnon has been playing Hillary Clinton longer than anybody's been taking jabs at him?
Yeah.
Like at what point do you not just descend into absolute?
It's just that the media is rigged against him, and they're trying to make sure that
Yeah,
he doesn't
Kyle,
win.
stop trying to impose your own opinions of
Mutiny
these politics on
Mutiny
our
Teddy says you should
viewers.
put that cow Trump gif back up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just blow on it.
Don't address the gift.
If I had it around, yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, that's an old rule.
That's an old rule. Thanks for remembering that, Nathan.
Yeah.
I'm the historian.
You lose $10.
Yeah, you addressed it. Oh no.
I think that rule kind of disappeared when
We
that
stopped doing
when we stopped
gifs.
doing gifs.
Yeah, it really
Jiffies.
did.
The Jiffies.
Jiffy was- I haven't seen. I've seen the pictures of Alec as
Yeah.
Trump, but I haven't actually watched it.
I haven't watched any either. But I just like I mean there were some people that were like he's actually trying to get SNL taken off the air, which wouldn't surprise me if Donald
He's
Trump
not going to be able to do that.
But that doesn't mean that he wouldn't try to do it.
Okay, but that's just
So,
silly. You're like, if he's president, he's going to be like,
Yeah, I'm gonna get that show off the air because it's unfunny and
I'm
they'll
gonna-
just make fun of me.
I'm gonna bomb them with my nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just. Are we blowing on this cow again? Gently blow. The train whistle. Nathan's train started going through. Oh, that was weird. Weird timing.
Nathan, can you hear that? The train.
Yes, I can hear the train.
Oh, okay. Good.
Okay, just want to make sure you weren't reacting
Nathan-
at all to what
Nathan,
we were
can you
saying.
hear the train a coming? Can you hear the train a coming?
It's rolling around the bend.
Mo.
Yeah, have you seen the sunshine?
Since I don't know when.
Yeah. Did you shoot a man in Reno?
Is he just mouthing this, or did you mute him?
Nathan, are you muted right now? Or are you pretending to be muted?
I was muted.
Oh, okay.
What were you singing? What were you doing there?
Also in prison.
All right.
That's what I sing in that context.
Go ahead and do it again. Come on.
No.
Come on, do it.
All right,
No.
this next story comes from Seeker.com. It says pre-horstic.
Oh my goodness, there's wow.
It's like a stick before a horse gets to it.
Yeah,
Stick, pre-horse stick.
Pre-horse
Oh,
stick.
thank
Horse
you.
stick.
That is
We're-
much more.
Not fish stick.
That's
We're
much
coming
more
off of our Spurnish.
PC.
It's Spurnish.
Yeah.
Prehistoric voice box reveals dinosaur era sounds.
Yeah, they have found a voice box known as a squawk box that basically it's what birds have, and they believe now that there were no roars as we traditionally see dinosaurs
Oh, really?
in all of our movies,
Oh,
and that
man.
it may have been more of a bird type call.
Yeah. Weird.
What's so funny?
You don't want to
Nothing.
know.
Nothing.
You don't want to know. Don't.
So
don't
you,
address
there's
it.
just like these giant birds that are just like.
Yeah.
I mean dinosaurs, not birds.
That would make a T-Rex
Right.
Yeah.
significantly less
You
intimidating.
just see this T-Rex
Right.
and it's breathing heavy. It's like, and then it's just like,
I'd be always so confused.
Yeah, so they said that with this, if this was something that really was part of a dinosaur's noise box, that it means that the dinosaur era bird that they discovered kind of honked like a duck or a goose.
we just, that's
The T-Rex is running after him.
I'm pretty sure that's the way most of the
Let's go faster.
I'm pretty sure.
Terrifying.
No.
I'm pretty sure that's how all of the dinosaurs in No Man's Sky sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think God of Atheists is onto something. Jurassic Park kind of set in my head what dinosaurs sound like. Like that's
Yep.
just like that's
Forever. The
That's-
T-Rex will make the whatever noise
that
it makes.
that T-Rex.
I won't try and imitate it.
Why not? Do it.
Yeah, do it. I want to hear it right now. Come on, Trevor.
Okay, guys. remember to clip that. Remember to clip that.
Trevor making dinosaur noises.
I can't.
Life does find a way.
What was that?
Are you okay, Nathan? Are you
do
choking?
that?
I was
Again?
trying to get the vibrato in the voice.
Okay, do it again.
So he
I
hit
think it was
himself.
close.
Excellent.
I think that was better than mine.
It did kind of sound like a car with a bad engine. It was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Why did it take?
No, you have to do redeem. It's the exclamation point redeem, and then shut up, Trevor.
All one word.
All one word.
Why me?
You better.
Or no,
yeah.
I'm sorry. It's
Yeah,
exclamation
no
point.
space.
Shut up, Trevor.
Exactly what you did. No space.
Space redeem.
Yeah, exclamation point, no space, and then redeem.
God of Atheists, just calm down, Chewbacca.
Wait, he doesn't have to type redeem in, does he?
Yeah, you have to type in redeem.
Oh, he doesn't have enough.
Someone give him some
Oh, he
Tubbucks.
doesn't have enough time.
How many do you have?
Yeah, says the guy.
I feel like everyone in the chat needs an extra 500 Tubbucks.
500, jeez. You're just giving that stuff away like candy.
Mutiny, you gotta have
He had like
he's got
93 when he checked
93.
earlier.
sad day. One of these days you'll shut Trevor up real good.
That's right. That's right.
You'll shut him up.
The American dream.
Yeah.
That is the American
Tub
dream.
I typed tub ducks.
What?
Tub ducks.
Check your
Yes.
tub ducks. This next story comes from
Good evening. Thank
Duluth
you for joining
News
us.
Tribune.
It's a
It says, man paddles pumpkin 26 miles to new world record. Why are people so bored?
So this happened in Minnesota.
The boredest people.
This
Yeah,
guy
sure.
had a giant pumpkin that he floated down a river in. And he said about a half a mile beforehand, you just know you're getting mentally prepared. It all comes crumbling down. Who made the world record here? They set sail from Grand Forks on Saturday morning, trying to break what he thought was an 8-mile world record for longest distance floated in a pumpkin. Right? They get to about 7.5 miles in, thinking that it was 8, and they got a text that somebody had broken it 15 weeks ago, and that it was completely
No,
demoralizing.
at 15.
Oh yeah, at 15 a week ago, and said that it was completely demoralizing. So he just kept floating, and he had a sturdy enough pumpkin that he made it.
Wow.
It took him. He went further than that, nearly 26 miles down the Red River to also Minnesota. He completed his journey in 13 hours and 40 minutes after launching from Grand Forks, and crushed the record set by over 10 miles.
Huh. They did he ride in the pumpkin like Cinderella style?
Yeah.
Look at.
Yeah.
I think does the video have any
Should we watch the video?
Yeah, you can see him
Can you
climbing
take
into
the
the
audio
joining
off?
us.
Just
It's
get rid
a
of it.
pumpkin tale that could make Peanuts and the gang proud.
Oh,
while giving the Fergus
gosh.
Falls man a world record.
They
Rick
put
Swenson
lights on.
doesn't consider himself a Peter pumpkin eater.
Yeah,
Rather
they
a
did
pumpkin
put
paddler.
lights on.
Stop it.
Reporter Scott Cook has one man's bizarre journey down the Red River. that
Your number
many
one
people
source for
people.
Minnesota puns.
Current is 1.4. It might take 18 hours.
18 hours.
18
eh?
hours seems like an awfully long time to get from Grand Forks to Oslo, Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
But when your method of transportation is a pumpkin,
You might be an
it
idiot.
makes a little more sense.
We've dropped quite a few of them on anything, cars, just on the ground before,
Drop
on
the
other
pumpkin on a
pumpkins. We've
car.
blown them up. and try something different. Float it down a river.
Rick Swenson grows giant pumpkins as a hobby.
Is that a
and
backup
although his
pumpkin
pumpkins are
that was messed to
massive,
it?
they're not record-breaking by any means.
This one's 1,086.
1,086.
And I'm kind of child's play compared to. There's a lot of guys growing over 2,000 now, so.
That's why he decided to use his crops for a different record. He set sail down the Red River this morning, attempting to break the world record for longest distance floated in a pumpkin.
I would have laughed if he
It's not
fell
every
in.
day you see a 1,000-pound pumpkin making its way down the river, but then again, for Rick Swenson and his family, this isn't just any other day. They've been looking forward to his 26-mile excursion up the Red River since they planted the
It'd be
pumpkin
down
seeds
the Red
in
River.
April.
He puts a lot of time into this, and I'm really
That
excited
guy
for him
was
today
way too
that
excited
he
about
has
that.
the opportunity to do this.
It's just like he
Rick
can't
will be
even
the first
believe
to admit
it.
he's
He
had
got
some
this
nutty
pumpkin.
ideas
He's
before,
been
but
waiting.
This one is making him a legend amongst his
Mutiny
family
Teddy
and
says
friends.
could have used,
And perhaps
could have fed a
a
small
world
town in
record
Africa
holder.
with that
I don't
pumpkin,
think many
and this
American
guy's
guys-
using it as a boat.
We gotta try something. Something fun to do.
Thanks everybody for the support. He has been
Yes.
just overwhelmed with calls and emails.
Oh,
and,
man. He really
yeah, we're
needed
just
that
really
support.
excited.
Who calls or
Grand
emails
Forks,
this person
Scott
saying,
Cook.
"I'm so glad you're taking that
Yeah.
pumpkin down the
The previous
river"?
record for distance floated
His
in a
grandma.
pumpkin was
Yeah.
15.1 miles, set just last week by a woman in Washington. Swenson passed the 15.2-mile marker after 3:45 this afternoon, making him the new world record holder. He expects to land in Oslo
This lady.
between 11 p.m.
Yeah.
and midnight.
Wow. Okay. Great.
Wow.
You know, God of Atheist says my state wins, Minnesota. Yeah, I think we have
Crazies
other
from
crazy
there, too, I
laces
think.
in Minnesota
Yeah.
too. So
Oh,
you guys
Keep
should all
spreading the word.
get in them pumpkin boats and make it on down down the river there.
You guys can be Minnesotans in a tub.
Yeah, in a pumpkin.
We should take a trip to Minnesota sometime, just because.
Sure, let's do it.
That sounds great. Kyle.
I like to imagine that for the rest of this guy's life, every time he has like a pumpkin pie or pumpkin spice latte or whatever, he's gonna go, "Did I ever tell you about the time that I floated down a
Yeah, I
river?"
know.
No. I want to imagine that he has like flashbacks, like PTSD
Oh my gosh.
with the pumpkin.
Pumpkin traumatic.
Anytime he
Yeah.
sees a pumpkin pie, oh,
Pumpkin. Or
I'm
maybe,
suddenly cold and sinking in water.
maybe everybody just gives him those things for free though.
Pumpkin traumatic sinking syndrome.
Pumpkin- yeah,
or
P-
There
sinking
it is.
disorder. Yeah.
Disorder.
Whatever.
All
Pumpkin
right.
traumatic sinking disorder.
Yes.
This story,
PTSD.
this next story comes from the TorontoSun.com. It says, a girl's involved in this story. Girl's legs broken during cheese rolling festival. Lawsuit alleges.
Yeah, there is a lawsuit that has been opened after
it's the Canadian
Canadian
press.
Cheese Rolling Festival on Blackcomb Mountain in August. They apparently a 3-year-old girl's leg was broken by a rogue
Wheel of cheese.
cheese. The 5-kilogram wheel of cheese. Trevor? Can you do some quick math there for me?
Yep.
How heavy is 5
decanonize that.
kilograms?
In the American.
Yeah, give me the
America.
Merkin.
America
Yeah.
math.
That is 11 pounds.
Okay, an 11-pound wheel of cheese that
Jeez,
came
that girl's a
flying
wuss.
down the hill,
That's not much.
11 pounds.
hit this 3-year-old girl, and broke her leg.
Wow.
They said the cheese was very fast, and it came down to my daughter. The lady said she just watched beside the net, and it hit my daughter's left leg.
Is it just me, or does it already look like all these people have lost legs in cheese rolling incidents
Yeah.
before? I feel like there's a bunch of prosthetic legs in this picture. Maybe I just like am not.
It's leg protection.
No, I think it's like
Oh, they're like
Canadian
braces.
pads. Yeah,
It's like take a bunch of old socks and wrap them around your knees.
Oh,
so that
okay.
when you fall
Okay.
on the ground, it doesn't hurt.
I thought
Yeah.
maybe this was like a common occurrence in the cheese race.
I mean, it could be.
just like
Maybe. So they said that the girl was knocked backwards down the hill, tumbling about 2 or 3 meters before someone caught her. Her left leg was broken, and so they are now suing for Vail Resorts, the U.S. owner of Whistler Blackcomb, Dairy Farmers of Canada, the hosts of the festival, and Smack Media and Promotions, the
Wow.
event the event
Suing
promoters.
everybody.
Yeah. All over some stinky cheese rolling down the hill.
God of Atheist says, was it sharp cheddar?
I'm not. It might have been sharp if it broke the leg.
I mean, the parents obviously not not responsible for, protecting their 3-year-old child in this sort of event. I mean,
right?
Just shoot the cheese, right? That's what we do in America. Oh wait, that was Harambe. Sorry.
What we would, I have a better suggestion. They have nets, right? They're trying to protect the cheese from rolling Herbie. What if you just get really giant rats?
Build a wall.
Just giant rats to eat the cheese before it hurts children.
Well, what do you get to get the giant rats then?
Into a Pied Piper scenario, and nobody wants that.
It's probably true. It's probably true.
Yeah. Crazy. So
watch out for the cheese rolling down the hill.
Rolling down
They're
the
gonna
hill.
end up putting concrete barriers up.
Honestly,
next
if you go to a cheese rolling event, and you're watching it, you've got to know that cheese could go rogue and hit you at any time.
Yeah.
It's always dangerous.
Good parenting. Thank you.
Teddy turned the girl into Munster.
Yeah. Munster cheese.
Apparently,
One new restaurant in Canyon is turning some.
This next story comes from newschannel10.com. It says Canyon Tap Room turns anti-beer ad into pro-beer coupon.
One new restaurant in Canyon is turning some negative.
Yeah, they had a ad that was in the paper. This is in a town in Texas that recently became a non-dry town, meaning that they now are able to sell alcohol.
A wet town?
It's a wet town now. It's been a wet town for about 2 years.
Okay.
So they said that there's a restaurant that's called Imperial Tap Room, and they've been selling alcohol for 2 years. They said that business has been booming. They also had this ad that was taken out by a Baptist church in the area, condemning the craft beer, alcohol, and those who drink it in the ad, which you can see there.
So regular beer's okay, but the craft beer.
Well, I don't know if it's just the craft beer or not. I think it's just any kind of booze.
They just want to take the opportunity to play on the word craft.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
They go into a list of things, and they're like, Jesus didn't drink booze; he drank grape juice.
Oh yes, that's
the oldest thing in the book.
But only the good grape juice that gets
only
you
the good
really
grape
drunk.
juice. So
the drunkiest grape juice.
Right. So the pastor of the church said, we want people to know, to warn them that it's a sin, and they're going to pay for their sin. We wouldn't want anyone to come up before God without having been warned.
It says it multiple times.
The tap room did not see this as a threat to their business at all. In fact, they used it as an opportunity because they turned it into a coupon. So if you brought in the ad, they gave you $1 off the beer.
That's smart marketing. That's smart marketing.
And I guess there's no hard feelings between the restaurant or the church. They said that, hey, it's good for them. It was healthy for them, and it made them feel good. And it was a good advertisement for us, is what the bar said. And the pastor said, I don't know them personally. I don't have any ill feelings towards them. It's the sin that we're against. So they said that the pastor has said that they'll keep speaking up against alcohol in the city. And the person that's in charge at the restaurant has said that they'll continue to serve craft beer to the city. They said, if we have to make another coupon, we'll do it. So
okay.
That seems like something that's, I don't know, it's just so comical.
Right.
Like, because that ad looks like something that's like straight out of the 50s or something.
Right. And I mean, it's one of those things, it's weird because there's, correct me if I'm wrong, Nathan, but there's a lot of different towns in Texas that are like in dry counties and whatnot too, right? You don't know. Okay. You've only been to one part of Texas, apparently.
I don't go anywhere.
You don't go anywhere. You don't
Kyle,
do anything.
Texas is a big place.
I know. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. There's places I used to. I went to a football game down there that passed through a town that was a dry county. It was weird. Like people just had to go over to the next county over to get a drink. So.
Man, that must be so hard for those people.
Yeah.
That's got to be so rough.
But I mean, that's why it would
so
it would
bad
have
for
that 50s feel that Trevor's talking about. That just seems so like, really,
I remember-
this is
Well,
what's
just
happening here.
Like even the language of it. I mean, it doesn't seem like that bizarre to me, like a dry county or whatever. But like that, like just seems so, like, comical. It's like,
Hey, don't call me ignorant, Teddy. I'm not being ignorant.
Yeah, stop being ignorant, Kyle. I remember I grew up in I can't remember what city it was or town. It was in a town, but they were like dry on certain times of the week. Like Sunday, you couldn't buy alcohol, and like but
See, I grew up in a town that had 300 people in it, and it had 6 bars.
We're the opposite.
One restaurant, no grocery store, 1 gas station, 6 bars.
Jeez. They had a lot of bars.
Yeah.
They just none of the local people could get along, so they had to kind of
exactly
split
what it
up.
Yeah.
Better never
You
see
can't go
Dave
to
at my bar.
We can't have Dave at the bar. He gets into a fight with Steve every time. So we got to have a different bar.
Well,
of angry, violent
Dave
drunks.
dated my wife, and I'm not okay with that.
Hey,
Fuss his
login
face.
fail.
I'm gonna be mad.
Wow.
Welcome to the chat.
I'm gonna be mad. I'm punching Dave in the face.
Did you live in the same town as Jeremy growing up?
No.
You knew Dave real well. Sounds like.
I didn't know Dave. Be
Everyone-
sober. Be vigilant.
Vigilant.
He knows Dave real well because he just made up.
Vigilant.
I'm so tired, guys. I should not be so tired. I keep reading things wrong. Pre-horstick.
It wasn't until Trevor said it again that it actually clicked that you said it wrong because I heard it vigilant.
Be
but
vigilant.
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 All right.
That sounds like a militant villager.
Militant villager, yes.
Yeah.
All right. This final story comes from theindependent.co.uk. It says parents too nice for their own good get tattoos of their children's bad drawings.
That feels
Yeah,
very
there's a-
opinionated.
Yeah, I know. Holy cow.
Well, there's a fad that's happening, and I mean, some of these pictures.
This is awesome. I would
That's
totally
cool,
do
yeah.
it. I
What's
like
wrong
the
with that?
tattoo.
You get to brag about your kid.
I think that
brag about your kid.
tattoo looks really cool, actually.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I mean,
I don't know if I
some
would
of
have
that
got it on my
coloration
back.
Yeah, that one. That
I
one
mean, it might have
actually
been cool,
is
like on your arm, you know.
That one's actually all right.
Okay, maybe not
the
this
ones
one.
on the knees.
Hey, that's Crazy Legs.
Oh, crazy got a tattoo of Nathan on his leg. That was nice.
How sweet.
Yeah, that one not
That
so
one
much.
not as
It's
much.
just the names look like they're written.
That one's
like,
okay.
That one's
scratched in
cool.
That one's
blood.
cool.
kind of
I would
Actually-
get that one just
Wait,
because.
do they have 3 legs?
I don't know, but that's cool.
It looks like a cannibal koala.
Yeah.
Sweet band.
What is?
Holy cow,
what-
that's a
oh,
little
that's
bit
on
of
the
like-
underarm.
He put like 3 together.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I mean,
That's not
I can
bad.
see it. There's a few of them that it's like, okay, that would be something that's not terrible. But then there's other. I mean, the whole idea that's like on you for the rest of your life. Like, there's a couple in here that look really cool.
Yeah.
There's a couple in here that you wonder if they were just like, I'm drunk and I love my kids so much, I'm gonna tattoo them both on my knees.
Yeah, like this one's really dumb and the knee one is really dumb. But I
Yeah.
feel like there's more cool coming from this than bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that first one's actually I'm starting to dig it.
the
Like
first
the
one-
artistic, that's kind of
Yeah.
cool actually.
When I first saw this article, the first one, I was like, that doesn't look that cool. But looking at it a little bit closer now, I do. That one is a lot better than it looked when I was.
That
when I saw
Actually,
this
the
article on
ability
my phone.
the ability to do that tattoo is pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
that one-
because it's got shading of the colors.
That one and this one.
The monster one. I really like the monster
They're both
one.
really cool.
That
I think this
monster
is a
one's pretty
great
cool.
trend. Keep it
Yeah.
up. People don't listen to the Independent. The
I
Independent's
feel
a bunch
like I
of
need to
idiots.
go find some of my kids' drawings.
I know,
now.
me too. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go get it. I finally figure out what I'm gonna get a tattoo
Yeah.
of. I'm gonna join this trend.
That's actually a really cool idea.
yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I guess that's I don't know that it's parents being too nice. I think it's just kind of a trendy thing to do, and that's I don't know, whatever.
I mean,
Teddy
Well-
says, "Put your money where your mouth is, men in tubs."
I already have a tattoo, so
Well, doesn't mean you can't have more.
I
But
don't have
you need
kids
to have some
too.
kids first.
So am I supposed to get
I'm
some
sure
random
that
stranger's kids?
Eric. I'm sure that Eric's son would draw you a picture to
Yeah, just
tattoo.
say, draw me a
That's
picture.
okay.
Nathan,
It'd probably
Maybe
be,
it'll be like a poop
Nathan?
sandwich or something.
It'd probably be mean to me in some way.
Yeah.
Nathan.
Be like, Trevor's a chicken nugget. Just be like a grand drawing of a chicken nugget.
Oh, I love when your son and Trevor are in the same room.
Yeah, and my 5-year-old bullies Trevor.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's great.
It's hilarious. I know it sucks for you, Trevor, but it is hilarious.
I find it funny.
No intelligence found.
Does he know he's dumb?
There's something seriously wrong with you.
Wouldn't want to embarrass yourself in front of your fellow perverts.
You don't deserve the air you breathe, buddy.
Here's this week's nomination for the hardest 404ing on the internet.
All right, it's the time again for the 404 Club. We got a few nominations here this week. This first one comes from Reddit, and I don't even see that. It says, bad Craigslist haircut prompts pepper spray mayhem.
It should have a link right there.
It says, not oniony removed.
Click on the link where it says bad Craigslist.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
There you go.
Why was the Reddit link in here then?
I don't know.
Okay.
I must have mislinked it. I
NJ,
apologize.
it actually comes from
.com.
NJ.com, True Jersey, even though that would be TJ.com. But I'm not going to get into it. Anyways.
It's same headline. This lady was accused of spraying pepper spray in her client's face after the woman complained that she didn't like her haircut. The stylist offers mobile services via Craigslist, was in the woman's apartment to cut her hair on October 13th. The two started arguing after the woman getting the haircut did not like what the stylist was doing. And one thing led to another. The woman tried to throw the hairdresser out of the apartment. The stylist allegedly sprayed the client in the face with pepper spray. She fled before the police arrived, and the woman's injuries were treated at the scene, police said.
Wow. So she got mad about her haircut and she pepper sprayed the stylist?
Right. Right. No, the stylist.
Oh, the stylist pepper sprayed the client.
The stylist pepper sprayed the client because the client was not happy with the haircut.
I thought the person doing the pepper spray was unhappy.
No.
I'm like, why would the hairstylist go, I hate that haircut I just gave you?
Yeah.
No.
I don't want you to go in public. Don't show anyone. It's bad advertising.
I don't want you to see what it looks like, so I'm going to spray your eyes.
Right. So she pepper sprayed the client because the client was unhappy with the work that she did.
Okay. Well.
So.
What? Go ahead, Trevor.
Oh, sorry. I was already getting to the name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what are we going to name it?
How about the hairdresser molester?
I don't think anybody got molested. That might be misleading.
That's too provocative.
Okay. Sorry, I was using molest and not
the
like
rhyming.
sexual.
Okay, yeah.
Because it doesn't necessarily to molest just means to bother somebody.
Well,
but
yeah,
fine.
but it does
okay,
have kind of negative.
I just say it does have a connotation, but
yeah. Let's see. Anybody in the chat have any suggestions for what this person should be called in our poll?
I feel like Craigslist needs to be listed somewhere.
Yeah. Hairspray. Yeah. I like
hair mace. I don't know. Let's see. We got to work on.
Actually, that might be really good.
What?
Hair space spray.
Yeah.
That might. I mean, that's
with a comma.
How about the hair sprayer?
Hair sprayer. Yeah, that could be. Mutiny Teddy says she was going to pepper spray the client either way. Could be.
Yeah, that's probably.
Could be.
That's probably true.
It wouldn't surprise me, but I suppose if you're doing a mobile service, you're going to have something like that on you to make sure that you protect yourself. Just did not anticipate it being something where they're actually macing your own client because they just didn't like what you did with their hair.
Mm-hmm.
That's spraying stylist.
I mean, I never
is what
predict when I'm
Tina
going to mace
Girl
someone.
says. Welcome to the chat, Tina Girl.
Yeah.
Spraying
stylist.
Or maybe I'm trying to think of a better pun for pepper spray, but I can't. Where's Crazy Legs when we need him?
Yeah, Crazy Legs, you failed us today.
I'm almost going back to hairdresser molester. I feel like I'm going full circle. I'm kind of like leaning into that one a little more.
Way
now.
to go, Trevor.
See?
All right, just do it. Just do it.
Mace in your own place.
Now you made me
Mace
feel bad.
in your own place.
Mace in the face.
Mace.
That's where you usually mace.
Oh yeah. That's right.
That's not unusual.
Like someone's gonna mace your feet.
Yeah, it's pepper spray. It's not just for
bears.
Spicy spraying stylist. He's a spicy. The spicy sprayer. I don't care. Just pick one, Trevor.
The spicy sprayer.
Do it. Just move on.
Spritzing stylist.
Spritzing stylist.
Just pick one.
pick
Let it
one,
be a
Trevor.
mystery. Don't tell us. Just pick one. And
Don't tell us until the end.
It'll be a mystery. All right. Let's go to the next one. Where did it go? I lost all the 404 clubs.
Oh no.
They're back. It's okay. Here we go. Number 2. This one comes from. I wanted to say this was America. They kind of read it that way first. I don't know where this comes from.
From Mercury.
Mercury. It says bomb Bombardary man accused of eating cannabis. He hid up his bum before strip search.
What is with these people?
So
a lot of people like things in their butts, I guess.
This man was deciding to try and dispose of evidence. He ate this cannabis that he had hidden up his bum before he was properly searched. It happened let's see, the charges were... It doesn't matter when the charges were.
Yeah.
The police were speaking with the occupants of a vehicle on the afternoon of May 16th this year. A passenger in the car was seen to hide 2 small brown containers between the seats. They were later found to contain methadone.
Were they brown for a reason?
I know. That's what I was
maybe. The officers then told the person that he would be subject to a strip search, and he was taken to the rear of a police paddy wagon.
Yeah, he was.
During the search, in which it was required to squat, it is alleged he refused to show police his bum, where officers believed he may have had more drugs secreted. The court paper said that he finally showed officers his bottom. They allegedly saw something plastic concealed in his rectum. He denied that he had anything up his butt and was taken to a police station for further examination. However, police could not find anything during the subsequent search. It's alleged that he then admitted to officers that he'd eaten the evidence, which he claimed was a small amount of cannabis.
Wow. Well, how about we call it brown pot brownies?
I was thinking more like A to M.
High up his butt.
Wait, what?
A to M.
Oh, no.
Did you
just the A to M?
No,
That's
ATM.
it. Yeah.
What did you say, Nathan?
High up his butt.
Yeah.
He was high up his butt.
That's pretty good too.
Cannabis leakage. How about that? Well, I shortened yours too.
Yeah.
Prairie Dog and Snoop Dogg style.
Oh gosh.
How about we call it Prairie Snoopin'?
Prairie Dog and Chew. Prairie Dog and Chew.
Prairie Snoopin'. Prairie Snoopin' Dog.
Or Prairie Dog and Snoop style.
I don't know. Well, yeah, somewhere.
Pick it, Trevor.
What?
Pick one.
I just did Prairie Snoopin'.
Okay.
Prairie Snoopin'. All right.
All right. I
We
like
can't
that.
have them too long, so.
They got to be short for the Twitter polls. All right. This is our last entry tonight. It says troopers. Man mixing LSD in cough syrup saves dog from imaginary fire. What a hero! What a hero!
Let's just roll that footage.
Okay,
I'm just glad we got a picture on this.
This
time.
guy's nice looking. I like him.
Hopefully it doesn't end like last week's 404 video.
Yeah,
It looks like Max Payne took a wrong direction in life.
I don't know that anyone would say that Max Payne
took the
right
thought the house
Oh,
was
that's
on fire and he
interesting.
was trying to save the family's dog. Well, he saved the family's dog, but there actually wasn't a fire. He was hallucinating. Troopers say he was on LSD. Talk about a bad trip. Allegedly, this fence and ending with 43-year-old Michael Orchard in Saratoga County Jail. Troopers say Orchard told them he mixed LSD with cough medicine Thursday afternoon.
Makes
and they
sense. Great
found
idea.
him
As you
standing
do on a Thursday
heroically
afternoon
with a
before the
dog in his
Tubcast.
arms outside of what he thought was a giant inferno.
He believed that the residence was on fire and he was rescuing the dog.
Neighbors tell us Orchard went around the neighborhood banging on doors, yelling about a fire. Since no one would help, because there was no fire, the animal lover took matters into his own hands to save the dog, allegedly driving his BMW 3 Series through the fence.
Oh, wow.
Troopers say once Orchard got through this fence with his vehicle, he got out, went up to the back door, smashed through it, and then went inside to save the family's
his own
dog.
house?
Orchard was charged with burglary and criminal mischief and put in
even
county
better.
jail on $15,000 bail. Neighbors didn't want to go on camera because they're scared of retribution in the tightly packed development. Several neighbors listing things Orchard has allegedly destroyed in the past. We asked Trooper Mark Seipel why there were no drug charges if Orchard was allegedly high.
He drove over yards and through the fence, and at no point was he on the roadway, nor were any illegal substances found in his possession.
Troopers say Orchard was very cooperative. And who wouldn't be if you thought you were a dog-saving hero and not a suspect? The developers say they've already ordered a new door for the family. Thankfully, the dog was not hurt.
Tom Cruise using witchcraft only to get the fire off me! Oh, help me, Oprah Winfrey!
Yeah. Wow. I don't even know.
I feel like there's a winner already.
Oh man, that was insane.
Yeah. I like that that it was all imagined, but there was a real dog involved. That's
There was a real dog involved.
I saved your dog. I saved your dog. Like he's just. I just imagine him being so proud, telling the cops, and he's being confused why they're like arresting him. Like what? Wait, no, you don't understand. I saved their dog, man. I saved the dog.
They probably were like, "Yes, sir. We just need you to come back to the precinct to give us your statement."
Yeah, can you give us a statement?
But
so we can give you the key to the city. Look, it's in this room.
I love the fact though that he wasn't charged with any type of drug charges.
Yeah.
It was only second-degree burglary and third-degree criminal mischief. Whatever that, I mean, he got to the third degree, not just second, but to the third degree.
Yeah.
What a burn!
What a burn! Yeah.
What a burn!
Sick burn.
Oh, that was a pun.
I gotta make the submitted stop, drop, and rover roll over. How about could we fit stop, drop, rover? Stop, drop, and rover or something? That'd be pretty good.
Stop,
I
drop,
I just
and
like
rover.
stop, drop, rover.
Or stop,
and.
Well, it's the kind of the thing. Stop, drop, and roll. So yeah, if it fits, you could do an ampersand.
I can do stop, drop, and rover. So
okay, great.
We'll do that.
All right, so the poll will be up soon. Do that if you want. Just go
Yeah.
there after the show. It's fine.
It's on Twitter.
Check out our Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. We're @Men in a Tub, and you
Hey,
can
we
vote
need
in the
to-
poll
We
for
need
next
to
week. Oh, we need to
announce last week's winner, don't we?
Last week's winner. We should get there. I always forget about that. Super LSD man. That's pretty good login.
Super LSD man. Yeah.
Third degree hero. Yeah. These are all fantastic. See, let's go to twitter.com here and see if I can find a poll.
Last week.
See, what the problem is
That's a new one already.
The polls. We should start pinning the polls at the top of the page,
Yes,
maybe,
let's
so
do
we
it.
could like find it. That would be really useful.
We're smart at this.
You push the 3 dots or something. Why is this so zoomed in all the time?
I don't know. Why do you zoom in so much on your
I
computer?
don't. Whoa, now I zoomed
Oh,
out too
jeez.
much. Settle down.
Is that what we want to do? Just real quick.
What?
Pin it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
It's
keep
'cause
going.
it's replacing
Keep
it, so-
going.
Keep going. I'm looking for the winners here. This is high quality stuff.
Hang on. Just
Oh,
go
no,
up,
that
up.
was something else.
No.
Ah,
There
no.
it is.
There we go. Yeah.
I found it.
Oh, voluntary victim.
So voluntary
voluntary
victim won
victim.
last week.
Remind me.
Not feces pieces. Or
That's
pieces.
the one that
Voluntary-
had his friends kidnap him so he
Yes.
could leave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the guy.
So
That,
get away from his wife.
yeah.
The
That's
voluntary
fitting.
victim.
That was a good one.
All right.
That was pretty dumb. Yeah.
There we go. Now you've got how many days do we have, Trevor? Or have you not posted it
I
yet?
posted it. It's 6
posted.
days. You'll have pretty much right up until the next
But
Tubcast,
just
so.
go do it now. Just go
Yeah.
do it now.
Yeah, do it now.
Check it out
before
now.
you forget.
Yeah.
Don't
and you know what? Retweet it to all your friends.
I mean, I don't want him to leave. Don't tell him to do it
Yeah.
now. Don't leave the show.
Don't leave.
Multiple devices.
Do it in a
Another
little bit.
tab.
Do
Yeah,
it soon.
open a new tab.
Yeah.
That's what you
Yeah.
do. Smart. Nathan came to a compromise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
It was smart one.
Have an idea?
I didn't know where to turn.
Mail time! You got mail.
You can email us at iwannagetit@minutetub.com.
Hey guys, we have emails.
have an email.
This email came to us from Crazy Legs, who is not in the chat tonight, which is kind of a bummer. I don't know where
Way to
he
go,
is.
Crazy.
You know, here we got
We
your
miss
thing.
you.
Then I've got like this giant ad in my face. I love it when they just put stupid ads right in your face.
Gosh.
This is costume of Halloween Jedi riding a tauntaun wins Halloween.
Yeah, there is a video that's been kind of viral about this kid who has a tauntaun, and he's pretty awesome. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
just look at that thing.
That is pretty
That's
awesome.
sweet.
It almost. What I wonder is if they
That's so
actually
cool.
found like an actual tauntaun and then just kind of hollowed out the legs.
Oh yeah.
You don't think they're selling these?
I don't know if they are or not.
They are,
Parents
someone
need
is
it.
now.
Yeah, that is really well
Guarantee
done.
it.
That's
Yeah, you're
pretty
probably right.
fantastic. If you haven't seen it, now you have.
I think I should have my kids go as like Luke inside the tauntaun after Han cut it open.
Oh my gosh,
That'd be
that would be amazing.
kind of gory.
Can you make that happen?
I'll try my
Oh,
best.
God. You could just use
Please.
like tubing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Like,
what?
Yeah.
To my knowledge, does not exist, but really should.
what?
Action figures of Han Solo with the lightsaber from that scene, because that would be really neat.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You
They don't
really
have
see
one?
that.
I mean, I guess you probably could make it. Buy one of the ones with the lightsaber, and then buy an action figure of Han in the Hoth suit.
Yeah,
You know what, Trevor? Stop killing my marketing ideas.
Jeez, yeah.
I'm sorry, it's impossible. You can't do it otherwise.
Mutiny Teddy was asking about Cowboy Bebop figures. I am not aware of them. Anybody else seen the new Cowboy Bebop figures? Figures? No.
No.
Are they pretty sweet? Put a link in the chat. We'll check it out. Or send us an email to iwannaget@minuteatub.com. We will answer your email.
Next week.
Hang on. I think we might have found one.
What? Found a what, Kyle?
The action figure that Nathan was looking for.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
I think there is one.
It's one on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
Yeah, I thought I've seen one before. With
The Hans Olo.
Hans Olo.
Yeah. What, I'm sorry, Mr. Holt, you have a question from God of Atheist. Would you support generic engineering as president?
Oh, no.
Genetic.
Or genetic engineering as
generic
president?
engineering happens in China.
Would you support general engineering?
I cannot read tonight. I cannot read anything tonight. But that was good. Would you support genetic, not noodle maker engineering, genetic engineering as president to make this a reality?
What reality? The costume?
This reality.
Whoa, you were really loud.
gosh,
Holy
you scared the crap out of me.
You really scared me. Oh boy.
Because if it's this reality, you don't have to engineer it.
Jeez. Yeah.
I guess I'm not sure what he wants the reality to be. That Mutiny's gonna kick the kid, or the Cowboy Bebop pop figures.
No, they're talking about the Tauntaun.
Tauntaun, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a
that's right.
Tauntaun
Yeah,
should definitely exist.
Yeah, they should definitely exist.
Yeah.
So, real quick to close out the show, Jeremy, I don't know if everybody's been hearing about these calls that come in from supposedly the IRS. And Jeremy's gotten like a call and a text message.
Yeah, same day.
From this company or this hoax or whatever, saying that
read what they said?
they're the IRS. That's all right. Oh, read the text. Yeah, the text. Well, let's do that after I do this first call.
Okay.
So the first they called him, said he owes all this money to the IRS. You know, he's going to jail. There's going to be a warrant, whatever. So we have the phone number. I need everybody to cooperate here. Let's be real quiet. The chat, try to keep it down. We're gonna call and see if we can get Jeremy's debt paid off. Okay, whatever IRS debt he has.
Let's do it.
Let's see if we can get it paid off. Okay, so if you gotta laugh, try to get out of the mic.
So I will say it specifically stated that I'm hiding.
This is
it
the
says
phone
that
call?
I'm hiding from the federal government.
Yes.
My misconduct on my taxes.
Okay.
So
And you will be
talk about your hiding
No.
from taxes.
You are going to be playing the part of Jeremy.
Yeah, I'll play the part of Jeremy. Now, we will get to the text. Yes, the text is crazy. We'll read that after this call because we've got a number for the text. Let's see. Hopefully we get somebody. We are going to call them, not now because I pushed the wrong button. So hold on. Here we go.
I can't see my legs.
Thank you, Kyle.
Kyle, don't do that anymore.
Yeah, don't push that. That might freak. Well, maybe if there's an opportune moment to just weird these people out.
Maybe just a fart.
All right, here we go. It's calling. Shh, shh, shh. It's ringing. Hello? It's me. I don't know what's going on. Hello? Did it connect? Hello? 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 It just says calling. Let's try again.
Bummer.
I just got that. Hello, hello. No.
Bummer.
Let's try again. Dun 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 dun. That was weird. It sounded like it was going to work, and then it did not. Your call is free. Okay, thank you. Let's try it again. Yeah. Okay, we got it. It's ringing. It's ringing. Why don't they want to answer? That's what I don't understand. Think they got shut down already?
Maybe.
You did get this call a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
It's weird that it just stops ringing, but it says calling still. Okay, let's. So you got a text as well.
So I got the text. It said, "Warning: Criminal Investigation Division of the IRS is filing lawsuit against you. For more information, call and the number on urgent basis. Otherwise, your arrest warrant will be forwarded to your local police department, and your property and bank accounts and social benefits will be frozen by the government. That's pretty serious.
Mutiny Teddy says I think they use automated phone machines that only make outbound calls. You can tell by the way the phone rings.
They're telling me to call them back at that number.
Yeah, that's what's weird.
They actually said to call that number.
That's
so
true.
this one, the text has a different number though. Okay. So I think you've got that.
I think we should try it.
All right, there we go. Let's see if this works. Oh, I got to stop calling my mobile phone here. All right, here we go.
Eric, someone's calling you.
Yeah, that's me. My bad. Yes, call it. Call it, please. All right. Hopefully we get an answer this time.
Sorry, but your call cannot be completed. Sorry, but your call cannot be completed.
That's a really creepy sounding. Sorry, your call. I feel
totally
like this.
Fake.
I feel like this is a
Sorry, but your
murderer.
call cannot be completed.
I feel like this guy is like, oh man.
Sorry.
I'm
but
gonna
your
have
call cannot
nightmares
be
of that
completed.
voice saying, "Sorry, your call cannot be completed." That is terrifying.
Sorry, but your call cannot be completed.
Oh, you know what it is? Do I need a 1 in front of it?
You might.
Yeah, you might.
That might. I wonder if that's it. Let's try it again.
Oh gosh, are we gonna get that creepy voice?
I hope not, because that's gonna be in my nightmares forever. All right, here we go. I didn't put a 1 in front of the other one, so if this doesn't work, we should maybe try that. Nope. It must
Sorry,
do it for
but
you.
your call cannot be completed.
Oh my gosh, please hang up. I don't want to hear it again. Okay. Okay, what's going on? Why are these calls? So
I don't know.
Do you think it's been, because it was a couple weeks ago that you got these calls, so
Yeah,
do you
it
think
was.
they've been reported and shut down at this point? Maybe?
God of Atheist says, like the government, they only work 9 to 4.
We got another number.
Darth Apache also mentioned riveting bit, guys, just top notch.
Yeah, shut up, Darth Apache. You know, sometimes when you do these things, you don't know what'll
This is
happen.
live. We don't prep this.
We hope they're going to answer. We're not going to call them beforehand. Which number should I try, Jeremy?
the actual number it's from. Yeah. The 202. Same area code that the first one was from.
You're welcome that it's riveting. You know it's riveting because you guys are all sitting on the edge of your seats waiting to see if somebody picks up. We're going to try one more number and hope that we get an answer this time, okay? Okay, that's enough punching, Kyle. It's really freaking annoying.
I gotta say, sitting on the edge of my seat is difficult in a moon chair.
It's the text me number. If you want to text for free and send voice, picture, and video messages totally free from your iPhone or Android, and also from your iPod Touch or your iPad, then go to textme.us. That's TEXTME.us.
What?
Gosh. Why are we striking out? It's so disappointing. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm sending him a text reply though. Here's what I'm gonna say. I tried calling, but no one answered. What can I do to resolve this matter right away?
Is that what you texted him?
Yeah, just now. Yeah.
Oh, it's good. That'll get them worried.
What happens if they call your phone?
We'll put it up to the mic.
That's right.
I'll hold your phone and hold it up to the mic and try to get the crappy resolution to go through.
We'll have to just call another magazine about something.
Yeah, I mean,
now I'm disappointed. I feel like we've got it. We've got the
here's the
urge
thing.
to
If you guys do get any calls from the IRS claiming that you owe money, please send the phone numbers to us, and we will call them for you.
Yeah.
Try to get your debt cleared. I'm gonna try this one other time because it did ring, so I was feeling encouraged, but it just doesn't work. I think they must be using some sort of like routing service that reroutes the numbers, and then it doesn't work. So. How
boogers.
How disappointing. I was so excited to do a prank phone call.
Yeah, we haven't really done a good one since we called that person in France.
What were you going to
about
say, Trevor?
something.
I did have one from a while ago. Let me see if I can find it.
You actually had a phone number?
I think it
You
came
got a
with
text
phone number.
too?
No, it wasn't a text.
Okay, we'll just sit here and wait.
Should we?
What?
I know there's a lot of numbers that are trying to call people because it's political candidate time.
Yeah. I mean, we could try calling somebody else.
I got some random call from Mount Vernon, Washington earlier this week.
Okay,
no
cool.
clue who it is.
Cool. All right, let's see. Let's try that number just for fun. Mount Vernon, where? Oh, there it is. Okay.
601.
Let's see who this is this time of night. I'm sure they'll be happy to get a call from us.
Darth Apache is just not having your goggles there, Trevor.
Trevor? You mean Nathan?
I'm sorry, Nathan.
Darth Apache is such a jerk
I
to
was gonna
Nathan.
say, is Trevor wearing goggles too?
No, he's. You know what's happening here? Darth Apache is the Dexter to your Trevor, Nathan.
Yeah. I think Darth Apache just has a crush on you, and he's kind of hating on you at first, to get.
Or she.
Ooh,
all right,
could
so
be.
this is a random number that Kyle had on his phone from Mount Vernon, Washington. Let's find out.
Someone called.
Let's find out who this person is and what they needed. Okay, here we go. It's probably like, you have a loan.
To serve you better, this call may be recorded for training and quality purposes.
Uh-oh, we're going to find out that you owe money.
This could be real bad. Did you not pay a credit card bill? Kyle?
Nope, I've paid all of them.
Okay. You have any debts? This could be real embarrassing for you, Kyle. I'm sorry, but you gave me the phone number. I don't know what to do now. I can't.
Thank you for calling Parker Way Veterinary Clinic. If you have reached this message during our regular business hours of Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., please leave a message and we will return your call. If you have an after-hours emergency, please call or go to the Pet Emergency Center at 1-877-848-5913.
Okay.
It's already there.
It's there.
877-848-5913. They are located on the corner of Avon Allen Road and the Memorial Highway in Mount Vernon. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Help me! My bearded dragon is on fire! Please help me! My bearded dragon is caught fire, please. Thank you. Okay, so that'll be a fun voice message to get in the morning when they get to work, right?
And the other 500 they get because we
I
published
just
their
hope.
number
What
alive.
was that? I don't know. I just was worried about my bearded dragon.
Someone had the wrong number and they called me.
Yeah, the veterinary clinic in Mount Vernon.
For some reason, the KFC Colonel called me.
Yeah, his bearded dragon was on.
He's extra crispy.
Trevor, did you find that phone number or not?
No, I'm not.
All right. Well, it's been fun, guys. And sorry that didn't go anywhere. That would have been better if we would have actually got someone to answer the phone.
Yeah. Seriously, though, if you do have any
I'll
type
tell you
of
what.
weird calls like that where they leave a message and it's something that's not legitimate at all, send that to iwantogetit@meninatub.com.
Yeah.
Get in on that, and we'll try it again. Because we're not afraid to call people, or at least Eric's not afraid to call people.
Yeah, I'm not afraid.
And we're not afraid to laugh. So
what were you gonna say, Jeremy?
I'll let everyone know. We'll post it to all the social medias if I get a response.
Okay, great.
Okay.
All right. Well, that does it for our show tonight. Thank you for tuning in and watching and hanging out with us and all of the things that you do. Make sure that you find us on social media. Go to minutehub.com and just click all the little social buttons and like and follow and Facebook and all that fun stuff. We've got a 24-hour stream coming up later in the first part of November, a couple weeks away.
We're trying to raise money for the children. Children's hospitals.
Yes.
If you have even just a couple bucks that you can donate, it's Extra Life. It's a big deal.
Yes.
People all over the world are playing, doing 24-hour game streams. So
the 5 of us are going to split up the responsibilities and try to play some games for 24 hours, and you can donate something and help out the kids. It's all for the kids. It doesn't go to us. Not a dime goes to us.
Kids.
We're going for a very small amount of $100. So if you do want to help us out with helping kids, 'tis the season, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep. You were welcome for the laughs, Teddy. Thank you for the sweet dreams wish, atheist. It's nice to have the God of Atheists wish us sweet dreams.
Yeah, just don't have those dreams about that dude.
Yeah.
What?
You have reached this. What was that? Oh, man, I already forgot it. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still upset with Nathan.
Gosh, I don't even know what he's referring to.
I think Nathan got real close.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you all in the future.
Miss you.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, log in.
Bye.
We're glad that you were here.
Yes,
Call
we
Trevor
are.
sometime.
We'll be here when? Next Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah.
That's when. With some
We're gonna
games.
play some games.
Probably Jackbox.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll
New
see.
ones.
Yeah, that'll be
You can
cool.
come play.
Alrighty. It's It's time to dance.
So that was fun, guys.